Parts that can be shipped anywhere with limited area pickup and delivery for larger parts. Call them at 502-968-3107. Get going. Get Custis.
Go ahead. Pour it on. As thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering. Serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham. Always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For your surprisingly great auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Ace is more than a hardware store. It's where you turn for answers to all your questions. The Miller family of experts has 3 locations on Preston Highway in the Lynnview Shopping Center, Taylor Boulevard by Churchill Downs, and 26 and West Market Street. This week, get the Home Sturdy 18-gallon tote for $2.99. Ace fiberglass furnace filters, all sizes 99 cents. 5-pack of 30-gallon paper yard bags, $1.99. Get a 20-pound bag of Ace brand birdseed, just $4.99. Ace Hardware and the Miller family of hardware experts. We're in your neighborhood.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by your locally owned Ace Hardware Store at Preston Highway and Gilmore Lane. Ace, the helpful place.
His thoughts presented by Ruoff Mortgage. This game has a little bit of a different feel this year than it's had in years prior, but I know you're expecting quite a test.
Yeah, I mean, last year was a little bit different because of the COVID, but it's similar to 2018 where I think they start out 0-4, but they play a brutal schedule. All 3 teams they played this year were in some polls top 100, so it's going to be a tough test.
So many new faces, of course, everybody knows that. Are they completely different than what they've been prior?
No. Again, it's like it looks like 2018 to me. They're playing an extremely tough schedule. They've got inexperienced guys that are talented, and it's just coming along late for them, which is what happens with a tough schedule like that.
So many sophomores, it appears, on this roster. What about their quarterback, play a senior? What have you gleaned from his performances?
Yeah, he's been very impressive. He's a great athlete, really can run. He's got a nice touch on the ball. You know, the game against LaSalle, they scored like on the last play of the half, and he scrambled around and found a guy about 60 yards down the field and put it on the money off of a kind of a scramble rule. And so he reminds me a little bit of St. X's quarterback as far as running and athleticism, and he's got a nice delivery, so he throws the ball, and he's got some nice targets too, so that's going to be a real matchup.
You had referenced St. X. You now have had a bye week, 2 weeks since that performance. What's been the focal point during that stretch?
Well, defensively is tackling in the back end. We didn't tackle well in the back end, so that's something we focused on in the open week. And offensively, just try to make some better decisions on our audible game. We made a few audibles we probably shouldn't have, and probably should have stayed with the called play in the second half there, maybe getting a little bit too greedy. But really liked the way we played in that first half offensively. But, really concerned defensively. Hopefully on the back end we tackle better tonight.
Ball security has been very good for you guys. Has that been a focal point here?
No, it's no different than it is any other year. The guys are their drills and what we do in preseason training, as far as all of their conditioning drills are done with a ball, and so it's been no different. Just glad it's paid off.
Here we are now, week 5, or where you'd like to be at this point?
Yeah, I don't think you couldn't ask for much more than where we are. We got tested at St. X. That second half of St. X wasn't pretty at all. But the positive is that when we got tested there, the defense made the plays to stop them. They had 2 chances, really, and we stopped them on 4th down twice. So just want to kind of clean up some of the mistakes we made in the second half against on our offensive side, we had some penalties and different things that drive killers. It wasn't like we didn't move the ball. We did move it down to the 19 in the second half, and just, really kind of hurt ourselves with some stupid penalties.
Best of luck tonight. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
That's Chris Wolf, head coach of the Bulldogs. We'll be right back on GlyCod.com.
Supreme Lending Company is your number one choice for your home financing needs. Gary Settle is a 1996 Male graduate, a Male football alum, and member of Male's 1993 state champion football team. As a proud supporter of Male football, Gary's eager to help Bulldog families and friends purchase or refinance a home anytime. Gary can be reached on his mobile phone Monday through Sunday at 502-298-1356. Supreme Lending Company, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 2129.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome to Holy Smokes Barbecue.
At Holy Smokes Barbecue, our pitmasters smoke up mouth-watering ribs, chicken, brisket, mutton, and more. From sandwiches to full dinners, with a complete list of sides and desserts. Holy Smokes Barbecue. Just tell them that the man in the big white hat sent you.
Order up.
How's the pork chop taste?
It's pretty good. It's the best one I've ever had.
Holy Smokes Barbecue. Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
From GlyCod, it's Male Bulldog Football. Tonight's game is presented by Ruoff Mortgage, Opening Doors, CSL Plasma, good for you, great for life. State Farm Insurance agents Mike Shelton and Brian Morrison. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust. Your locally owned Ace Hardware Store at Preston Highway and Gilmore Lane. Tinsley Family Concessions, Supreme Lending, Holy Smokes Barbecue, Custis Hydraulics, and by Thomas Car Wash. Now to the field for all the action of Male Bulldog football from GlyCod.
Great to have you back here at Male High School. This telecast copyrighted by GlyCod Media and Male High School Athletics for private use of our audience. The use of pictures, videos, and audio without the express written permission of GlyCod Media and Male High School Athletics is prohibited. Now let's look at a few keys in this matchup, Coach.
Well, key tonight for Male is just going to be their consistency. They're going to have to be able to do what they've been doing, be able to establish that good ground game, and I'm sure that they will. They've got an outstanding, solid running game, but to get that running game on track and try to get some one-on-one matchups with this young Trinity secondary. And if they can get some one-on-ones, they have a chance to get some big hitters and to get some big hitters quick. So I think the key will be how well they run the football. If Trinity tries to load the box and play man coverage against them, I think that Male's got a real good chance of getting over the top and getting some big plays quick. On the other hand, Trinity, hey, listen, they're going to have to play a perfect game. They're going to be good on both sides of the ball. They've been pretty good on offense. Defensively is where they've been a little bit weak, and they've been a little bit weak in the secondary. They're going to have to shore that up tonight, and they're going to have to just take a step up as far as secondary plays go, and they're going to have to find a way to shut down that big, strong running game.
We had talked earlier in the week about Trinity, and you felt like Male forcing some throws underneath. The Dink and Ducks would be huge in this game.
And they will be. You got to protect deep against Male. I mean, they can burn you in a heartbeat and go the distance. So that leaves some underneath seams. And anytime Gainey or any of the wide receivers are able to get that ball underneath, Anthony. They can catch the ball short, underneath. Listen, they can take it the distance. So, yeah, the underneath throw could be good as well as the deep throw. But look for Mayo to make some big plays in that secondary of Trinity tonight.
Referee tonight is David Sewer, our friend, umpire Curtis Ward, linesman Jason Duckworth, the line judge Bradley Blakeman, and the back judge is Tony Ramsey. Will be Mayo football to start. A perfect night for high school football. It was very humid this afternoon. It's dipped down a little bit. There is a bit of a breeze, but ample sunshine for week 5.
Yeah, it's good. You know, the sun's going down a little bit. It's cooling off a tad. It's nice right now. It ought to be a good night for some fast-paced football, and this will be a fast-paced game. These two teams will flat get after it, and this is Trinity's first venture into the state of Kentucky as far as competition is concerned. So they're seeing their first taste of Kentucky football tonight, and I'm sure they're excited and ready to go. I know Mayo is. This is always a big game for the Bulldogs. They hadn't forgot about those last 2 state championships. They'll be chomping at the bit tonight to try to resurrect some of that. So ought to be a good football game, and I'm always excited to be at this one.
Take a look at the series matchup. It's been pretty tight quarters. These two teams have played in the last 2 state titles. Either one of them have won the last 7 state championships.
That's pretty incredible, isn't it? 2 schools dominate 6A football in Kentucky like that, but that's been the case, and we're getting ready to start to see if they can make it 3 in a row.
Got to go back to Scott County. Jim McKee's group won it in 2013. Since it's either been Mayo or Trinity, and of course Mayo #1 in 6A to start this year, and they've run the table to start. They're 3 for 3, and they will take on Trinity, the Shamrocks' first road game of the season. So Mayo football, Trinity won the toss, deferred. It'll be Mayo football to start, and our chance to introduce you to 2 very energetic returners, Vinny Anthony and Max Gainey, just electric in the open field.
Vinny Anthony is an absolute blazer. Gainey, a young star coming up. Those 2 present quite a threat on any kicking play. Those 2 are capable of taking it to the house, and they'll always run a little reverse if they got time. Try to either run a reverse or fake a reverse, which gives the cover team problems. But they're electrifying to watch. So you don't want to miss anything early in this game.
This Trinity special teams unit, they have had solid specialists for years and years. And next in the long line is Kellen McLaughlin. He is an exemplary place kicker.
It's always been a strength for them,
sure
their kicking game, and I'm sure this is another one we're going to see tonight. That's outstanding.
Mayo with a new uniform look tonight.
Like it, baby. It's kind of sharp now. I like the looks of that.
Gold numerals inside those black jerseys. Couple of Mayo inactives tonight. Jay Sean Monroe, D tackle. Carter Carey, right guard. They won't play. The next man up will be William Spencer and Alex Davis in those locations. Jeff Cooper, Bob Redmond, Mike Sumner, our Glycod crew. I'm Chris LeBar. Great to have you here for Week 5, Trinity and Mayo. And we are underway. And Gainey will take it 5 yards deep.
Right away we see McLaughlin's leg. Takes one into the end zone. High, hanging kick, and he boomed that one. He banged it into the end zone. So no return. They take that return away. You got a kicker like that. That takes a real valuable tool out of a game for Mayo when they can't get that return game going. So Mayo takes over to 20.
Antonio Taylor will start at one of the line positions. The rest of the guys are seniors. Daniels, Hale, Daniel, and Christian Depp. So those are your 5 starters, with Taylor tucked in at right guard. Nick Shuddy starts in an empty set, the senior quarterback. And Shuddy rolling to his left. He's very sly on the ground, and that may draw a flag, and it will.
Yeah, late hit. He slid and took a hit anyway, so add 15 to that. But Shuddy, nice job right there. Starts out 5 wide. Everybody's covered. Only 3 rushers, a lot of seams, and man, Shuddy takes off, picks up a nice gain of 7 or 8. Now tack 15 onto him.
So this Mayo offense averaging 43 points per game, and they'll pick up a quick 15 and have it in the vicinity of the 40-yard line, of 43 to start.
Jonathan Phillips came up for Trinity, but that makes a sophomore mistake there. As the quarterback was sliding, you can't hit him, and he tattooed him. So Mail gets a break, gets great field position there.
Daniel Swinney, the back behind Shuddy, who's in the gun. 2 receivers each side with Verbanchik, the deepest near us press box side. 1st and 10 from the 43. High snap in the belly of Swinney, and he'll slide it for no gain.
Trinity does a nice job that time. Kind of swarms Swinney as he gets the line of scrimmage. No place to go that time, and that young front for Trinity stood the test right there. Cole Wycliffe on the stop there for Trinity, but nice stop there by Trinity.
Shamrocks coordinated defensively by Michael Fox, former Oldham County coach. They'll have about 6 sophomores in the rotation.
Yeah, Mike did a great job at Oldham County. Had that program rolling and decided he's going to make a move to Trinity, and I'm sure it's exciting for him.
Trips to this near side. It's 2nd and 9 on the stick for Shuddy. Just under 11, and Shuddy with a great catch by Anthony, and Anthony tiptoes down the sideline. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, there you have the difference between sophomore and senior. Anthony just goes up and takes the ball away from the Trinity corner. That was really a 50-50 ball, and Anthony made it 70-30 if I'm doing my math right. He just went up and snatched that thing, takes it to the end zone. So, like we said earlier, Mail is capable of quick striking this young Trinity secondary. They did it right there.
56 yards for Anthony. His 2nd touchdown of the season. And Lance Gossett, 17 of 18 on extra points, will try the PAT. Lucas Cobbler will be the holder. Perfect snap, and Gossett pokes it through.
Gossett nailed that one. He had that one solid, gets it through. Great start here for the Bulldogs.
Timeout on the field. We'll be right back. 7-0 Bulldogs on Glycod.
1965 Male graduate and basketball star George Tinsley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tinsley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
You're tuned in to Male Bulldog Football from Glycod.
Vinny Anthony in from 56 yards. That drive took off 116, and Mail a quick strike offense up a score early.
Just credit Anthony's great one-on-one ability. I mean, he just goes up and snatches that. His vertical was tremendous. Goes up, catches it at the high point, takes it to the house.
Luke Sasser back to return for the Rocks. Backup quarterback, and he'll take it just outside of his goal line. Sasser dancing across the 25, picks up an edge block, and there's a flag. 2 of them to boot as he's brought down at the 34.
Yeah, Sasser made a nice little move up inside, then busted it outside near the Mail sideline and really got a little extra. Takes it outside the 30, but we're going to have a flag here. Going to go on the Rocks. Going to be holding.
That's going to back Trinity up inside their 20. Armand Tucker, one of 2 offensive returnees from last season, just a tremendous player. 2,300 career rush yards, questionable coming into this game, and I do not see him in that huddle to start.
He really had a great first half last week, had 140 on like 11 carries early in the first half, and got an ankle, and he was doubtful for tonight, and it looks like they're going to use him sparingly.
Stephen Mack, the back to the left of new quarterback senior Brady Willis. He's a sharp guy at quarterback, and he's going to sling it on 1st and 10 and overshoot the intended target right at the 50. That was Noah Myers, the intended target.
One thing for sure, he's got the baseball arm now. He put some heat on that ball. Gets away from him a little bit, overthrows his receiver on a post route that time, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. But right off the bat, we see that Brady Willis does have an arm, and it's had a good completion percentage, been right at 66% in the first 4 ball games. So he's gotten some good snaps.
Willis, 5'11", 170 pounds, senior. 700 pass yards on the year. 2nd and 10. This will be Mack, and Mack brought down right at the 20 for a gain of 1.
Mack that time on the left side, inside zone look that time, not much. Picks up a couple off the left side, but Vail defense that time really converts Chad Carroll on the stop there for Mayo, but I'm sure we'll hear that name a lot tonight. Outstanding football player.
Chad Carroll, a senior. Noah Thomas, a senior at defensive end. In the middle will be Sailor Brown. And William Spencer will get some run inside, as will Brandon Dobbs. Manning and Price, the linebackers. 3rd down and 8 officially for Trinity from their 21, trying to avoid 3 and out. Willis faces the backside pressure, and he's going to slide across the 10-yard line looking for a block and out at the 15.
Willis does a magnificent job just getting away from the pressure. He got big heat off the right side there from Carroll and made a nice 360 move. Man got outside, got to the sideline, and got some positive yardage, but saved a big loss there. So Trinity's going to be 4th and about 9.
Well, Mark Willis near side up at the 20. So 4th and 9, as Coach told you, from the 20 with Gainey and Anthony, the electric duo, back at the 45, but staring into the sun as they await a punt from Carter Schwartz. And he'll power it right over Gainey, and Gainey over the shoulder, hands to Anthony on the near side, and Anthony seeking a block as he'll delicately maneuver up the near sideline, tripped up at the 43.
And you work on that, you work on that, you work on that, and practice that little reverse thing. But I'm telling you, when you do it in a ball game, it's hard to find the football. That time, reverse it to give it to Anthony. He takes it up the Mayo sideline. Got some great yardage there, and Mayo's on the plus side of the 50 here, so they're starting out in great field position here.
This Bulldog offense, 43 points per game to start the season. And in talking with Coach Wolf before the game, he's been very fond of their ball security, yet to commit a turnover here in the first 3+ games. From the 43 on the short side, it'll be Shuddy with Swinney to his left. Powering near side, Swinney bulldozing his way, leveling the DB to the 30 and a 13-yard pickup.
Outside zone on the right side near the Mayo sideline. You can see how effective passing game can make the run game. Mayo goes over the top early, backs that secondary off a little bit. All of a sudden, Swinney gets a big seam off the right side on an outside zone play, picks up a 1st down before Devin Williams, the linebacker for Trinity, able to make the play, but a big chunk there for Swinney. Nice run.
1st down and 10 on the stick for the Bulldogs at the Shamrock 30s. We slide under 9 in the first. 2 receivers, another high snap. Swinney, little off pace, and we've got a flag trailing the play. Swinney is lassoed at the 20.
Trinity closed their tackles down that time, put all 3 defensive linemen almost from guard to guard, which gave Swinney a big seam outside. He starts up inside, but sees all that green, bounces it out, but we're going to have a hold here. It's going back the other way. Nice run by Swinney. Good recognition.
High snap there, got that play a little bit off kilter.
Williams on the stop there for Trinity, but he was hanging on. Swinney had already made his outside move and had a big gain right there, but coming back for a hold.
The Shamrock defense, we told you about all the youth. Tronzo's a sophomore down lineman. Davis, Tony, they're the other defensive ends. The linebackers, a very impressive sophomore, and Brian McEnany. Drew Davis is also a linebacker with Wycliffe and Williams. Cam Wooten, Phillips, Mitchell, Mingus. The secondary, 1st and 21 from the Trinity 41. Shuddy trying to set up a screen, and Verbanchik comes to play catch, and he coughed it up, and that ball's recovered by Trinity, the first turnover of this game.
That's what Trinity had to have, is a break here and there and get a couple of turnovers to get in the game. They got their first one, so they're going to take over at about the 45 here in great field position. Cole Wycliffe on the recover there for Trinity, so they're in business here.
First turnover of the season as the Bulldogs cough it up, and now Trinity's offense in sudden change.
Announcer's hex, you were just talking about that.
Trinity's going to need a few of those, I think, to have success tonight.
To stay in the game, they're going to have some things go their way. I agree.
Trips to that far side. Brady Willis has an empty set, and he's going to try and set up a screen, and that ball is caught near sideline. Down the hill goes the DB, twisting out at the 48 and a 1st down.
That time Trinity's got trips to the far side, 2 to this side. They throw to the trip side, and nice catch, good run. 1st down here for Trinity on the quick screen right on that Trinity sideline. So Trinity's got a little something going here.
Colin Bratcher His 9th grab of the season, 5'8", 160-pound senior. First down and 10 on the docket for the Rocks from the Bulldog 47 after a takeaway. And Mack gets the call, and Mack lunging forward with a healthy chunk down to the 41.
Well, Trinity getting a little excited here about getting a break here, recovering a fumble, got a little something going, pick up a first down, and now a nice slashing run there by Mack. Starts up kind of over the center and makes a nice cut to his right side, picks up about 7. So Trinity on the roll here. Elijah Manning able to make the play for Mayo.
Couple of consecutive first downs for the Shamrocks. They'll have it at the Bulldog 41-yard line. Noah Myers, the lanky target, split near us. You can just barely see him underneath that score bug. Number 81, Willis. He's going to look Myers' direction as he heaves it up in the air, and that ball is deflected and incomplete as Collins got a hand on it.
Yeah, 50-50 ball there, and Collins goes up, knocks it away. Ball a little bit underthrown, kind of hung in the air, made it like a jump ball situation, but Collins goes up to knock it away, and we got a couple of flags on the field.
Should be 3rd down and 3 coming up, and that's going to be a Bulldog infraction, so an automatic first down. Roughing the passer on Mail. That'll ignite this Trinity drive, another 15-yarder.
Another mistake keeps this Trinity drive alive. Two back set here this time. Another flag, a couple of flags.
So I taketh and I giveth, and now it's first down and 15.
That first and 15 makes it a whole different strategy too. When you're when you got a little rhythm going on offense, got something going. Trinity had a couple of nice runs there real quick. Now all of a sudden it's first and 15. Got to open it up a little bit. Two back set again here for the Rocks.
Two receivers each side with Mack, and he'll get the call to the near side as he puts his foot in the ground and lunges down to the 29.
A little power that time with the two back set. They lead on the defensive end on the left side and able to pick up some pretty good chunk of yardage there. Elijah Manning, male linebacker, makes a stop but picks up about 6. Good run by Mack.
Down to the 25-yard line, so second down coming up for Shamrocks, 2nd down and 9. Mack 19 rush yards on the season, all occurring last week versus LaSalle. And Willis back to throw, looking for Bratcher, and that could have been a flag, but none given.
Good tight coverage. That was again a ball that either one of them have the right to go for. I thought the Mail coverage was tight, but it was good, and forcing a perfect ball in there, and ball just a little bit overthrown. So we're going to get 3rd and about 9 here.
No flag visibly on the play. However, the near side official conversing with David Seawer, the white hat at the 30. It's a prolonged conversation.
Well, if you want to talk with David Seawer, it's going to be. David, a long-time official in high school, and also does a lot of college games. He's an outstanding official.
Some substance to this conversation, though. 3rd down and 9 on the Veterans Memorial clock.
Did you tell one side, you got to go tell the other.
There you go. So 3rd down and 9 coming up for Trinity from the Bulldog 25. This drive originating after a fumble recovery by linebacker Cole Wycliffe after a catch by Vermanchik. Willis back to throw. Wide open target and dislodged at the last moment. That ball dislodged by Demetrius Dunlap.
Listen, Dunlap makes a great play. That ball was caught for a touchdown. That was a good throw, good catch. Kind of a little wheel route, really, to his outside receiver. And, man, great play by Dunlap. Able to come up there and put a big hit on the receiver and knock it loose. So, 4th and about 9.
Confidence in your kicking game. It's Kellen McLaughlin. We told you how efficient he is. 10 of 10 on extra points, 3 of 4 on field goals. This would be a 42-yarder. His long this year is a 46.
Well, this is a chip shot then.
Negligible wind as McLaughlin powers a high,
good leg.
high
I believe
kick.
he's got it.
Plenty of room. Bingo. Oh,
McLaughlin is an outstanding kicker. That could have been good from 50.
Well, he's succeeding Sebastian Mata that's been there over the last couple of years. Will Zanke, and the beat goes on as Trinity on the board with a nice response.
Put a little check mark by that turnover. Kind of gets Trinity motivated, gets them in the game. So it's 7-3 here. We got a ball game.
Over the last couple of weeks, the Male community suffered the loss of longtime press box lineman, spotter, and alumni coordinator Art LaLamandir. He passed away recently. Our thoughts and condolences to his family and friends. Longtime Male supporter.
Good man. Sorry for the loss. He was a good one, and everybody loved him up here. I know that.
So Bulldog football, after Trinity's lengthy drive, punctuated by a long field goal.
So Male gets all that early momentum, looking good until turn that ball over, and Trinity capitalizes. Has a nice little drive, stalls out, but they got a kicker that can save the drive, puts 3 on the board anyway. That was an impressive kick by McLaughlin.
Anthony and Gainey again back to return for Male. And McLaughlin onside kick.
They may have it.
And perfectly executed by the Rocks.
Totally fooled Mayo. Mayo was flying back for the return. That ball was on the ground, and nobody saw it. That front 5 there of Mayo, they were all retreating, get back into the wedge, and they didn't see it. Trinity did see it, and the kicker able to recover it, and Trinity's in business again. They came to play.
Tremendous call by Jay Cobb and
Absolutely.
staff. Great call.
Absolutely. When you're the underdog, you got to take some chances. They just did, and it paid off.
Rock football from the 45 of Male. Trying to go quick strike again. Under 6 minutes in this opening half. Willis in the gun. Going to his second read. He's going to roll right, tuck it, and run. And Willis sliding out close to the stick.
Willis, a left fielder in baseball, I'm telling you what, he can cover some ground. He got outside really quick that time. Had no receiver open, so Willis takes it to the corner, puts it under his arm, and takes off, picks up about 7. So good gain on first down there by Willis.
Getting a block from the right side of that line. Hatcher and Nason over there. And second down and 3 coming up for Trinity. And Mack on second and short needs 3, and there's a first down as Mack powers his way just shy of the 30.
And that's exactly what kind of play it was. It was a 2-back set of power play. The fullback leads, tailback gets it, and Mack picks up about 6, good enough for the first down. And Trinity's on a roll here. Noah Thomas that time on the stop for the Bulldogs.
Thomas's 13th tackle of the year. Former linebacker moved up to the defensive end spot this year. First down and 10 from the Male 32. Nearly 7 minutes gone by as Willis awaits the snap from Woodruff, and Willis flips it out in the flat, and that ball is bobbled and dropped by Whittington.
Really a good call that time. A little play action that time. Fake the running back up inside, then try to slip that tight end. Whittington out over here in the flat, and really good play, good call. And was going to have a good pickup on it, just trying to run before he really was able to secure it, and it didn't get control, so Male gets a break there.
Got to stop the clock at 5:08. Second down and 10 coming up for Shamrocks. Myers split out left with Bratcher in the slot. And they're going to block for Mack as he races to the near side, and Mack pinballs his way across the 25 down to the 23.
Yeah, a little power outside that time. They go to the defensive end on the left side, takes it outside. Sailor Brown able to run it down from his tackle position inside, but Trinity's getting a lot of positive yards out of that little power play.
The third down and short, third down and a pair for the Rocks as Trinity playing ball control in this opening quarter.
Trinity stays in that 2-back look. They're getting a lot of positive stuff out of this 2-back set.
Whittington is adjacent to Willis, and Mack racing forward, needed 2, and he'll twist very close to the marker.
Yeah, I think he's right at it. I think he got it.
That's Brandon Dobbs along with Sailor Brown.
David Seaver's going to eyeball it, and now he's going to ask for a measurement.
Sailor Brown and Brandon Dobbs that time on the stop. We're going to bring it in here to look at it. It's close.
See if we can zoom in, take a quick peek at that. This will be an unofficial timeout for both teams. They'll maximize the stop to get some water as the chain crew trots out.
I got nothing to zoom in with. I left my glasses at home. I don't have a clue.
Well, we've seen some tight ones here throughout the first month of the year. Saw one last week at North Oldham.
Just a little short.
And it will be 4th down and a couple inches coming up. 4th and, we'll say, 6 inches.
Bet the Rocks go for this one. Probably be in that 2-back set, run that little power play again. Mayo needs to get some penetration here.
This Bulldog run defense over the last couple of weeks has shown some weakness.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, St. X 2 weeks ago able to do a little damage and get in the secondary and have some success running the football, especially a little quarterback for St. X.
So Myers split out wide. There's that 2-back set, although they're to the left this time of Willis. 4th and less than 1 for the Rocks from the Bulldog 23. And Chris Wolf will call a Mayo timeout.
A little different look. That time they stacked the 2 backs in an I look, in an I formation, kind of a pistol look over here behind the left tackle. So Chris didn't like the look, called a timeout to make a little adjustment to it.
This Bulldog defense plus 2 turnover margin on the year, only surrendering 12 points a game. And talking with Coach before the game, felt like his secondary hasn't been tackling all that well.
Listen, that's what we saw 2 weeks ago there at St. X. St. X quarterback did a magnificent job with a little read option, riding his fullback up inside and then keeping, trying to find a little seam. And once he got in the secondary, I'm telling you, he picked up some big chunks of yards and gave the Mayo secondary fit. So I can understand why he's been spending some time on it. But that's why you play good ball clubs. You find out what's, where your weaknesses are so you can work on them.
4th down and a half yard. This time Willis up under center. He's going to flip to Mack, and Mack has the first. Evaded a tackle from Collins and fell forward.
Collins had him for a loss there that would have stopped it. But Mack able to kind of run through it and regain his balance after the hit, get his legs back and pick up a couple of yards, so he picks up the 1st down. Trinity's alive here on this drive.
This drive commencing after an onside kick recovery after a 42-yard McLaughlin field goal.
That's a great call by Kyle right there. Perfect time, man. He had the Mayo front really fooled on that.
Shamrocks need touchdowns, though, when they get it in this deep. They don't need field goals. And Mack on the delay. Sailor Brown ties him up for a gain of 2 at the 17-yard line.
That time Sailor Brown able to get a little penetration, stood his man up, and had his man standing in the hole. And Sailor able to take the guy that was trying to block him, plus the running back. All 3 of them go to the ground. So Sailor making a big-time play there for a short gain, maybe picked up 2.
2nd down and 7. 3 minutes left in this action-packed first quarter. Number 1 Mayo and number 6 Trinity. Week 5 high school football. As Willis is in the gun, Mack to his right, and Mack's going to block for Willis. Heaving it in the end zone for Whittington, and that'll be a long incompletion.
Tries to run a little fade to his middle man there in the slot to the trip side, and ball just a little bit overthrown. Great coverage there by Mayo. They were in good shape, forcing a perfect throw over the outside shoulder, and the ball just a little bit long there from Willis.
Demetrius Dunlap back there, one safety spot. Deshaun Cooper, one of the corners, opposite fellow corner Ronald Howard. Jeremiah Collins, he'll be in coverage near side against 6'5" Trinity top target Noah Meyer. 3rd and 7 from the 17. Willis keeps
wide
it.
Open.
Touchdown Trinity,
Wide
reeled
open.
in by Whittington.
Little play action, little back out of the backfield, goes fools the linebackers. The linebackers step up. And Big Whittington just runs right by him. Wide open, easy throw, great catch. The Rocks are on top. Somebody forgot to tell them they were the underdog.
Jay Cobb and staff, a tremendous first 9.5 minutes.
Good, listen, really good game planning. They've had a good game plan. They've had good field position after the fumble, and they're making the most of it. Good start here by the Trinity Shamrocks.
McLaughlin on for the point after. And Trinity with 10 in succession. Shamrocks lead. Under 3 minutes left in this first quarter. And we're back in just a minute from Glycod.com.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
You're tuned in to Male Bulldog Football from Glycod.
Chris LeBar, Bob Redmond back live in Louisville, Veterans Memorial Stadium. Trinity 10 in succession to lead 10-7.
You know, that's why you play the game, buddy. You come in here, Trinity's a big underdog, and all of a sudden they get a break on a turnover, get 3 out of it, then come right back and score. Now they've got some momentum. This is turning into an interesting football game early.
Been a while since the Bulldogs have had it. After the Trinity onside kick recovery and a touchback again as Gainey will reel it in.
Well, I tell you, that having a great kicker like that is such a weapon, and that takes a big weapon off the table for the Bulldogs. They don't get a chance for that explosive return game. So Trinity's kicking game factoring heavily in this first quarter.
First down and 10 now from the Bulldog 20. John Daniels out at left tackle. Bill Lumber out 6'2", 265-pound senior, 2-year starter. And the Bulldogs here, we'll see how they respond to some adversity. Haven't faced a lot of it over the last few weeks. First and 10 from the 20. Empty set for Shuddy. And Shuddy dancing up in the pocket, evading the Shamrock, and Shuddy out close to the stick.
And Shuddy doing a really nice job right there. Mail comes out in the no back set that time. Tried to run 3 deep and then 1 underneath. Nobody open, so Shuddy puts it down under his arm, uses his legs, and picks up a nice gain.
Drew Davis had a shot at him in the open field, the sophomore, and it will be a first down for the Bulldogs, up now to the 30.
Better than a nice gain. He picks up 10 and a first down.
Nick with 40 rush yards 2 weeks ago at St. X, including a rushing touchdown, so he can do it both ways. Yeah, first and 10. Here's Swinney to that short side of the field, and he'll second effort, rip through a tackle, and there's Swinney out in the clear. Wow, Daniel Swinney, we've got a flag. We got a flag. Swinney in.
Wow. Swinney on a great effort that time. Outside zone is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Keeps driving his legs right on the Trinity sideline over there. Keeps driving his feet, gets out, and is gone. Doesn't need the block, and I'm telling you, he goes to the end zone right there. But we had a block in the back, actually behind the play, and unfortunate right there. That was a great run by Swinney.
It will be a first down for the Bulldogs, as that play occurred well in Trinity territory. So depending upon the spot, we'll move it 10 yards back. And they're going to march down to the Shamrock 43. So that'll go in the books as a 27-yard run for Daniel Swinney.
Swinney's got some speed. You know, when he gets loose, gets some, open air there, he can fly. And he was gone. I believe he was going to take it to the house right there.
2 receivers staggered to the near side. Verbanchik, and right behind him to the left is Gainey. Shuddy angling left, and he's brought down for a sack back at the 45-yard line, and that ball is loose, and the Shamrocks say they have it.
Everything's going Trinity's way right now. They may have another turnover. Official hadn't signaled it yet.
Devin Williams apparently recovered that fumble, and the Shamrocks with +2 on the turnover margin.
Guarantee you those factor heavily into a game, and Mail already on the wrong side of the turnover list. So Trinity, great field position again here at about the 43.5-yard line.
1:55 in this quarter. So Mail scores on the first drive of the game. Vinny Anthony, a 56-yard touchdown reception. Since we've had a long Trinity field goal, an onside kick recovery, a touchdown.
It's been all Trinity. They're dominating the game right now.
And 2 takeaways. From the 44, the Rocks first down and 10. And Willis feeling good about himself. He's looking for Bratcher. 2nd and 10.
That's the third time that Trinity's gone on that time kind of a deep out, almost a fade corner route, but they really have been in good shape to complete that. They're real close to hooking up on that, and look for them to come back to that.
From the 44, Trinity football, 2nd down and 10. You can just see the momentum already shifting.
Absolutely.
Mack to the right. And now Mack gets the call as he slides, and he's brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Mack tried to take it to the left side that time, just no place to go.
It's TJ Price on that stop, Bob, number 35. Price.
Price and Strickland on also.
Running laterally, 3rd down and 10 from the 44. Mail trying to force a 3 and out after the sudden change. And Whittington split in the near slot. He caught that last touchdown of some 17 yards.
They may go back to that little slot fade here, too. That's been an effective route for him.
Just north of a minute as Willis back to throw, and there's a nice catch by Myers. First down as he peeled off the route at the 45.
Yeah, Myers that time runs a deep out at the stick there, made sure he had the first down, runs it out, able to make the catch. Jeremiah Collins on the stop, but Trinity picks up the first down. Good throw, good catch. Timing on that was excellent.
11-yard pitch and catch on 3rd down and 10. 48 seconds left in this opening quarter. Empty set here for Willis, who has shown his wares. Had nearly 300 pass yards and 3 scores last week versus LaSalle. Flip out to Mack, and a great play through contest is Ronald Howard.
Quick screen that time to the trip side. Mail tries to throw to the inside receiver there, and Ronald Howard just reads it immediately and attacks the receiver, gets him for a big loss there. So nice play by Ronald Howard, loss of about 5.
And Trinity content to walk off for the conclusion of this opening quarter after 1. Trinity on top of the Mail Bulldogs. 10-7. It'll be 2nd down and 14. Shamrocks. We'll be right back on Glycod.com.
Supreme Lending Company is your #1 choice for your home financing needs. Gary Settle is a 1996 Mail graduate, a Mail football alum, and member of Mail's 1993 state champion football team. As a proud supporter of Mail football, Gary's eager to help Bulldog families and friends purchase or refinance a home anytime. Gary can be reached on his mobile phone Monday through Sunday at 502-298-1356. Supreme Lending Company, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 2129.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
You're tuned in to Mail Bulldog Football from Glycod.
Second down at 14 while you were away, and Trinity with a quick completion, out of the backfield to Colin Bratcher. And he's going to be up at the 42, leaving 3rd down and about 6.
Yeah, Bratcher picks up about 7 or 8 on that. Nice little route out of the backfield, runs quick out there, and picks up a nice hunk of yardage. So 3rd and about 6 or 7 here for the Rocks. Big play.
11:54 in this second quarter. Trinity off to a surprising 10-7 advantage. And they're facing 3rd and 7 at the Bulldog 42-yard line. A low snap dug out by Willis. And he's going to look for Myers, and that ball deflected away. Collins, stride for stride.
Yeah, Collins in good shape there. Actually in good shape to make a pick. The ball was overthrown, and both receivers, the receiver and Collins, go for it, and ball falls harmlessly to the ground. But that was one overthrow there that could have been picked off by Collins. He had a shot.
So 4th down and 7. This ball positioned at the Male 43, and Trinity will send on their punting unit, 5'8" junior Carter Schwartz. His job will be to delicately place the ball inside the Bulldog 15 or so.
Yeah, Trinity's opting here for field position, going to punt it away. Don't rule out a fake.
Anthony and Gainey back for Male. Yeah, Schwartz slices it high and left, and Gainey, fair caught. Well done. Back at the 7-yard line. 35-yard net punt.
Trinity is playing a smart game to this point. They've had a great first quarter. They've capitalized on some Male mistakes. They're using their kicking game effectively. They are very much in this game in quarter 1 now, early in quarter 2.
So the Shamrock offense, after a couple of successful drives, will now seat on the sidelines. And here's this Male offense. It's been a bit since they've had the football, although they did fumble it on their last drive. Male trying to get back in the groove here from their 7.
And Trinity flips that field too. They got Male back here on the 7, so they're in negative field position here.
Swinney behind Shuddy, who's in the gun with 1 target each side. Low snap. Great grab by Shuddy, and there's a slant. That ball is caught as Anthony slices his way down to the 33-yard line, a gain of 26.
Little play action that time, slant to Vinny Anthony. Man, he is so quick. Gets his body behind the linebackers in front, inside the safety. Makes a nice grab there. Able to pick up a big first down for the Dogs.
Great shot by our camera guy, Mike Sumner, on that one. 1st and 10 from the 33 for the Bulldogs. Anthony, now 2 grabs in this game. Swinney to the short side. He'll stack it and lunge to the 39, a gain of 6 on first down.
Outside zone to the left here on the Male sideline. Picks up about 5 or 6. Good run, about 5 on that first down run. So good run there by Swinney. Male's gotten themselves out of the hole and got a little drive going now.
Get the feeling this Male offense will get their opportunities in this game. Trinity's defense giving up 41 per on the young season.
They can explode.
2nd down and 5. Verbanchik out in the flat looking for a block, and Gainey couldn't deliver as Verbanchik is stacked up at the 40.
Little play action, quick screen there to Verbanchik, and Trinity corner does a nice job fighting through a block there to make the tackle, and picks up about 2. So it's third and about 3 here for Male.
Verbanchik's 2nd grab of the evening, and Male with the football at their 40. 3rd down and 3 on that far hash mark. Shuddy leaving it for Swinney, and Swinney powering forward. He won't get there. Tripped up at the 41-yard line.
A little slant that time. Swinney lines up on the left side, slants back to the right over towards the Trinity bench, but going to be well short of the first down. Cole Wycliffe that time for Trinity. Linebacker able to make the play, so Male's going to have to give it up here.
4th and 2 from the Bulldog 41.
I say they're going to give it up. You can never rule out a fake punt from Chris Wolf.
Had an excellent fake punt call versus St. X in the latter stages of that game.
He had it too, and just one of those deals that slips through the hands of Anthony, but it was a great call.
4th and a long one for Male from their 42. Shuddy, the quarterback, will retreat. He'll also punt. But anything could happen here in 4th and less than 2. High snap. The Bulldogs going to give it away. Shuddy, a powered kick, and Bratcher signals a fair catch at the 18-yard line, a net punt of 40 yards.
Yeah, Shuddy got a strong leg. He's a really good punter and kind of flips the field again. Gets Trinity backed up inside their 20, so Rocks take over at about the 16, make it the 17.
This Male defense, they need to answer here.
Mayo needs to make something happen. They need to get a little penetration, get a pick, get a fumble, make something happen, create some excitement.
One of the keys in this game, this Mayo defense pressuring Willis, and we haven't seen a lot of that through the first.
You're right, he's had a lot of time.
15 minutes of this game. First and 10. And Willis rolling right for the Rocks. Backside pressure, and he'll dump it short. Gain of about 5 up to the 22.
Willis had time on a little bootleg to the right over here on the Mayo sideline and able to find his receiver and picks up about 5, maybe 6 here. So second and about 4. Nice play. Robert Bird there on the coverage and makes and the tackle for Mayo. Does a nice job.
Whittington again on the grab. Second down and 4 for Trinity from their 23-yard line, taking their time between plays. We're nearing the 8-minute mark of this first half. The Shamrocks will have the football to start the third as well after deferring, after winning a coin toss. Second and 4. Flipped down in the flat. Bratcher nudged forward, and Bratcher brought down for a gain of 1 up to the 23. Elijah Manning on the stop.
A little kind of an RPO, a little play action, and then dump it to the slot man over here on the Mayo sideline. Picks up a couple, not much, before Elijah Manning runs him down, puts him on the ground. So third and about 3.5 here.
From the Trinity 24, and this is a big play in this first half.
Look for Trinity to look up Whittingham. He's made a bunch of plays here early in this first half.
Willis rolling left, foot in the ground, and he is brought down a couple of yards shy of the marker.
That was a little old school lead option. Quarterback just takes it to the corner with a running back there, Mack, in pitch position. Ellis tries to turn it up, but well short of the stick.
Clock will stop at 7:16.
Well, maybe it's not so well short.
It's a couple yards short at least.
I thought it was, but they're acting like they're going to measure.
So fourth down.
They are going to measure.
Coming up, we think. Good ball all the way across the far sideline.
Got a favorable spot, I'll tell you that.
Definitely short. So fourth and less than 1 coming up for Trinity, and you would think they would give this one away.
They've already onside kick. You never know. Smart move probably here is to kick it away, play defense. Trinity having a whale of a first quarter here. They've well prepared, good game plan, and they're executing it at this point. They're going. Maybe try to draw Mayo off here, but they're lining up to go for him. He's going.
May not want to look a gift horse in the mouth, and there you go, boys. That play may change this whole football game, Bob.
That one I did could. That one I didn't quite understand. Came back with the lead option again over here. Jeremiah Collins, the freshman sophomore, where they came up, makes a good play. For Mayo, stops it. Mayo takes over. So question that one a little bit.
Yep. From your 26, 4th and 1. And anyway, it'll be Mayo football. Short field from the Shamrock 25. First down and 10.
Could give Mayo a big lift right here. They need to capitalize on it.
The dog pound trying to ignite this Mayo offense. Just a great crowd at the near sideline for the Mayo Bulldogs. A lot of folks seated in both end zones, as well as Gainey now in motion to that strong side. Shuddy in the belly of Swinney. And Swinney, it always takes a couple to bring him down as he's stacked up at the 24.
He's strong, gets up in there hard off the left side. Able to pick up a couple there before defensive end Nate Tronzo puts a big hit on him there, and then had help from a linebacker there too. But he's a load to bring down.
Second down and 9. It's only a gain of 1. Ball at the Trinity 24-yard line. 6:28. Second quarter. Shuddy to throw, and he's got Anthony across the middle, and Anthony, touchdown, Bulldogs.
Great throw by Shuddy. Better catch by Anthony and a tremendous run by Anthony. Breaks the tackle. He is stopped short of the goal line and then just powers his way with second effort. Gets in the end zone. Dogs go back ahead.
4th down and 1 from your 26, and less than a minute later, Bulldogs take the lead. Gossett on for the point after. Anthony touchdown receptions of 56 and now 24.
Trinity Gamble ignites the Bulldog, kind of backfires and puts Mayo back in the command chair.
And Gossett points it through. 14-10. Be right back. Live from Veterans Memorial Stadium. Be right back on Glycod.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
You're tuned in to Male Bulldog Football from Glycod.
(14-10) Bulldogs, 6:15 left in this first half after Vinny Anthony 24-yard reception for a touchdown.
And it was a good throw. He makes a great catch, but boy, his effort to get in the end zone was sensational. He loved to see that out of a wide receiver. Was not going to be denied that score and gets in. So that kind of ignites the Bulldogs here. Puts a little life in them and the crowd.
We'll see if Gossett can power one into the end zone, and it is going to be a missile ricocheting at the 11-yard line, and there is a Trinity Shamrock down to the 28, being leveled.
Manning on the hit of the game, unloads.
That was Luke Sasser that took the brunt of that, but popped up okay.
Sasser ran up there a little bit high, and Manning lowered the boom on him. Biggest hit of the ball game so far. So Trinity takes over here about the 29-yard line here. Now trailing.
Drew Woodruff, the center for the Rocks. Lead Trinity back to the line with Willis in the gun. Now Mack on the toss sweep. Mack foot in the ground, and he's slippery as Mack, and he'll be brought down at the 32-yard line, gain of about 2.
That little motion, put Mack in motion out of the slot there, bring him around and run a toss sweep with the motion, but not much. Picks up about 3, maybe 4. Robert Bird on the stop there for the Dogs.
2nd down and 7 coming up for Trinity Shamrocks. Myers split out deep near side. You see him there at the bottom of your screen. And Willis backside pressure. He's looking for Myers, and Myers, all that length, could not hang on. Broken up by Collins.
Yeah, Collins in great position that time. That's the first time Mayo's gotten a little pressure outside from both ends that time. Got a little pressure, and Ellis kind of hung it, and Collins just makes a great play on the ball to knock it away. So 3rd and about 7 here.
Clock idle now at 5:19. Mayo 2 timeouts remaining. Trinity his own time of possession in this game, but a couple of big strike touchdown passes from Shuddy to Anthony. The difference statistically. Willis back to throw. He's going to set up a screen to Mack, and Mack downhill, and there's that 1st down as Mack to the near side at the 50, brought down by Manning at the Bulldog 49.
A little backside screen that time. Ellis kind of makes a short roll to his right, then throws it back to Mack there in the flat. He does the rest. Takes off on the left side, cuts all the way across the field over here to the Mayo side, picks up big yardage before Elijah Manning, the linebacker for Mayo, able to track him down, get him on the ground. And we're going to have a flag here. Looks like it's going against the Rocks.
Well, Mack reversing course there, and I think he set up one of his linemen for a block in the back. So that will negate a 1st down scamper. Now the ball back at the 35-yard line for the Shamrocks.
Well designed play. Good run there by Mack, too. Caught it in the flat on the far side of the field. Brings it all the way across the front and was starting to work himself loose. Almost got to the last man there in the Male defense. But so he makes a nice run with it, but it's coming back all for naught here.
Third down and 3 from the Trinity 36.
He'll bringing pressure here.
Mack behind Willis. Willis play action. Going to his second read. Sailor Brown chasing him. Brown still after him. And Willis, a great run and lunging right at the stick.
That play's all Willis. Nobody open that time. Male brought a little pressure and kind of forced Ellis out of the pocket a little bit. He ends up putting the ball down, taking off, and makes a nice individual run there. Avoids a couple of tacklers, makes a couple good moves, able to get his body lunging up front and picks up the first down. So good personal effort there by quarterback Ellis.
Willis showing some moxie on that rush. 1st and 10, Trinity from the 40. So the Shamrocks, their plan here is to try to evaporate the final 4:20 of this quarter, and then they'll start the third with possession as well, trying to slice into this 4-point Bulldog lead.
Brady Willis, a pretty good left fielder.
Willis back to throw, wide open. Bratcher off a pick, and Bratcher downhill, upended a first down at the 41.
A little out that time to Bratcher. Male in a soft coverage there, gave up a lot of room, and Trinity takes advantage of it. Bratcher makes a nice catch. Willis puts the ball on target there. Trinity on the move again. Jeremiah Collins, the safety for Male, makes the stop, but big gain for the Rocks.
19-yard reception for Colin Bratcher. He's doing a lot of damage across the middle. It's 1st and 10 Trinity.
Trinity got a nice receiving core. He's spreading the ball around, doing a good job.
All these guys, non-contributors at the varsity level last year. So many solid players outside over the last handful of years for the Rocks. Inside handoff, that is Sasser, and he'll be stood up for no gain.
Yeah, Sasser tried taking up inside that time. Sailor Brown right there to stop him. Sailor's slow getting up there a little bit, but Sailor makes the play. Loss of about maybe two. Now it's right at the line of scrimmage. Take that back. Marking it at the line of scrimmage, but good penetration that time by Sailor.
Brown in his second game this year, missed the first 2 with injuries. You get the sense, though, he's maybe not back to 100%.
Not as dominant as we have seen him.
2nd down and 9 for the Rocks from the Bulldog 41. Sun starting to set. Breeze picking up a bit. A gorgeous night for high school football. Willis looking for Bratcher, and he'll be double covered. Incomplete. Chasing over from the safety was Dunlap.
Yeah, good coverage that time. Dunlap had him deep. Harris underneath and had him covered up that time. So good coverage there for Male. 3rd and about 9.
2:33 in this first half. A big play here. Again, Male 2 timeouts remaining. And Trinity with a wide open playbook here, one would think, on 3rd and 9.
Yeah, great field position here. They can look for him to run that little post corner route to the middle man in trips. That's what they've been doing really well.
We've had some great offensive calls in this game, and one not so much, and that one the culprit to this 4-point deficit, and the Rocks will call timeout with 2:33 left. That'll be Trinity's first stop. What are they considering? What's in their wallet here in that huddle?
I think he's got to go up top. I think he's going to go out. I think he's probably going to throw the big 85 here again, some kind of a fade out. And the slot fade has been a really good route. That's been open really for a score on 2 occasions there to Whitting. It's a big tight end, Whittington. He's a lot to cover, man. He's about 6'5", and he's been a load so far for the Male secondary. So I think that's where I look for him to go here.
The 3rd down and 9 coming up. Chris LeBar, Bob Redmond. Great to have you here for high school football on week 5. Lots going on Glycod.com. 5 other games in the area. You can pop around at halftime and check out the other guys. And a big play coming up.
Trinity now for the 5th week in a row has played a whale of a first half. And as an underdog team, they've been right in this game. Very competitive up to this point.
2:33 left. And we'll see what the Shamrocks do here. Split out in the far slot is Bratcher. He has been lethal in that same locale. 2 targets each side. Sasser is the back left of Willis. And now Mack, a decoy to the left. Willis brought down for a sack back at the 46-yard line.
Great coverage that time. That was a definite coverage sack. No place to go. Mayo got good heat from their up front 4 that time. Willis, no place to go. Has to eat it for a loss of about 2.
Bryce Strickland credited with that sack. 2:06 left as the clock will dip. And Mayo, what they might call timeout. The official blows the whistle. Somebody called a timeout.
Trinity in that kind of iffy territory. Do you punt and play field position, run the half out here, or do you take a shot at them at about the 46?
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
You're tuned in to Male Bulldog Football from Glycod.
Trinity will send on their punting unit, 4th and 14 from their 46.
Probably the right move right here, too. Try to pin Mayo and play defense here. Get out of this first half, only down 4.
Bulldogs have 1 timeout remaining after pausing play. Schwartz to punt. High, spiraling, gorgeous kick. Anthony brings it down at the 14, and upon receipt is tackled.
No fear in Anthony. If he can catch it, baby, he's going to catch it and try to do something with it. Nice job there to kind of save a little field position, and he was looking to break a tackle and go. He wants to score every time he touches the football.
First down and 10 for the Mayo. Nick Shuddy, couple of touchdown passes to Vinny Anthony. Trinity, a 42-yard field goal from their exemplary kicker, Kellen McLaughlin. And a touchdown reception by Chris Whittington of some 17 yards.
Anthony's been the show for Mayo here in the first half. He's had an outstanding first half.
Rolling left is Shuddy, and he'll slide it to Anthony. Nice catch. Tiptoes the sidelines out at the 24-yard line.
2-minute drill here. Mayo trying to save a little time there. Anthony runs the out, makes a nice catch. Good throw by Shuddy. Able to catch it, get immediately out of bounds. That's what we're going to see in this drive. Pick up a chunk, stop the clock, get out of bounds.
First down up to the 25-yard line, so a gain of 11. Clock stops at 1:48. Shuddy behind his center, Andrew Daniel, and in the belly of Swinney, and Swinney pulverizing tacklers down at the 40, make that the 35-yard line.
Swinney off the left side, right at the stick, almost picked up that first down. I believe they're going to give it to him. So Swinney picks up 10, gets a first down there for Mayo. So Mayo's offense on a roll here. Bradley McEnany that time on the stop for Trinity.
First down at 10, ball at the short side of the field from the 35. Shuddy across the middle, and Anthony down at the Shamrock 48-yard line, a gain of 18.
Vinny Anthony just continues to rip that young Trinity secondary. A little slant, little play action, RPO, a slant over the middle, makes a catch. Another first down. Cam Wooten that time on the stop.
Swinney on the short side. Up at the 43 as Mayo goes hurry up.
Swinney on the right side. That was a little outside zone. Picks up 3.5 or so. Clock running.
Again, Mayo 1 timeout remaining as we slide under a minute in this first half. High snap, Shuddy back to throw, wide open, Gainey sliding across the middle, and Gainey knived down at the 28. There's 15 more.
Gainey out of the slot, little play action, RPO again, a slant. Gainey goes up and gets it, picks up a first down. Mayo doing a great job clock management here in this drive. Devin Williams on a stop there for Trinity.
This drive began at the Bulldog 15. They'll now march down to the Trinity 29. 40 seconds. Now less than that in the half. Shuddy fakes the hand to Swinney. That's Verbanchik, and Verbanchik, another healthy chunk down to the 15-yard line. And a Mayo, they're going to call a timeout.
Outstanding 2-minute drill. Mayo has flat eaten up some yardage here in this last minute and a half.
28 left, and Shuddy hands to Swinney. Swinney probing far side, and Swinney out short of the stick.
All three receivers. Verbanchik on that last catch makes a nice catch across the middle, picks up some big yardage.
Second down and about 5, and whistle blows. Hard to tell whether a timeout was given. The Mail staff wanted Shuddy to down the football,
of which he started to do, but I believe Trinity called the timeout before they did. Trinity calls a timeout before he spikes the ball, so Mayo saves a timeout. Listen, that's a great high school 2-minute drill. They have taken the ball 70-plus yards here in less than a minute and 15 seconds, and they're in scored position here. Great drive here at the end of the half of the Mayo offense. Very impressive.
0.9 left in this half, and 2nd and 5 coming up for Mayo from the Trinity 11. You do have one timeout left, so you have a time for a play, do you not?
Yeah, you got time, probably 2. And Mayo's doing a great job mixing it up with the receivers. Verbanchik finally got into the picture here on this latest drive here. Caught a nice one over the middle. Vinny Anthony is just ripping them apart.
Max Gainey, a lengthy reception across the middle,
with a nice
too.
Catch, yeah. Really spreading it out to his receivers. That's good stuff.
From the 11, Matthew Hens split out far wide as well now for Mayo. 2nd and 5 from the 11 for Mayo. Shuddy across the middle, looking for Gainey, and that's incomplete. Now 2.5 on the timer.
That one thrown in a crowd right there. That one could have gone the other way. You're lucky that one you didn't get picked off. Trinity had that well covered. They had 3 people around the football that time.
Lance Gossett on to attempt a 28-yard field goal well within his grasp.
So Gossett gets a shot here at a big field goal attempt in a big game, heat on. This is good stuff right here.
Gossett 1 for 1 on field goals this year. Cobbler again to hold. High snap. And Gossett booms it up. The crowd likes it. And that's going to close the frame. A field goal for Mayo.
No, Gossett caught that one in the screws solid, man. He drilled that one. Good kick by Gossett. Great drive there by Mayo. Great way to finish a half.
Lengthy drive of some 85 yards. Mayo with a response. Take a quick break. Lots of high school football coverage when we return to Veterans Memorial Stadium in just a minute from glycod.com.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For your surprisingly great home and auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Custis Hydraulics, family owned since 1981, is proud to support male Bulldog football. Whether it's commercial hydraulic equipment, components, cylinders, pumps, valves, or construction cranes, dozers, and loaders, Custis trained mechanics will provide fast, reliable repairs. And Custis also sells hydraulic parts that can be shipped anywhere with limited area pickup and delivery for larger parts. Call them at 502-968-3107. Get going. Get Custis. Supreme Lending Company is your #1 choice for your home financing needs. Gary Settle is a 1996 Male graduate, a Male football alum, and member of Male's 1993 state champion football team. As a proud supporter of Male football, Gary's eager to help Bulldog families and friends purchase or refinance a home anytime. Gary can be reached on his mobile phone Monday through Sunday at 502-298-1356. Supreme Lending Company, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 2129.
Blunt Dental Group is a high-quality, family-owned dental practice. We are committed to educating our patients, as well as investing in the latest technology to provide more efficient dental care. Our team of licensed dentists and hygienists includes 2010 Male High graduate Tyler Blunt, located in the heart of Linden at 8013 New LaGrange Road, Suite 6. For an appointment, call 502-425-7068 or go online at bluntdentalgroup.com. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Tonight's halftime report is presented by CSL Plasma. Help people around the world while earning up to $650 a month at our Louisville location, 1407 West Jefferson Street. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
A great first half back live at Louisville Veterans Memorial Stadium. A great contest between Male and Trinity. Bulldogs up 7 points.
What do you expect? You get Male and Trinity. It doesn't make any difference who's good, who's not. It's going to be a ball game, and that's what we've got here in the first half. Trinity's played really well. I'm telling you, that drive at the end, a little 2-minute drive, Male goes the length of the field, able to get a field goal out of it, was huge for Male. Really swung the momentum. I think that'll carry over into the second half. But Trinity's played well, and actually Trinity's coming up on the quarter that they've struggled with. Yeah. They struggled with third quarter, so we'll see.
Some great play calls by Coach Cobb and staff at Golly. 4th and 1 from the 26. They're up 4. They go for it, and then here you are.
As good as those calls were, that one just really wasn't there. They ran the same play they ran just previously. They tried to run a lead option there back to the wide side of the field, just wasn't there, and May was able to gobble it up. But that's the way it goes, man. You see it from top, you think it's worked, but it doesn't, and they eat one right there. Mayo kind of makes them pay. So Mayo back in the game here on top 17-10, but a lot of football to be played. Both teams are alive and well in this one. It's going to be a great second half.
It sure will. Great to have you here. Lots to dissect at half. We'll have a look at your area scores, some first half numbers. Up next, I'll chat with the Male baseball coach, Jordan Pass. We'll introduce you to him in just a moment from glycod.com.
Donating plasma is an easy way.
All right, we gotta get your spots, man, before you. Okay.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
1965 Male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
For dancers and performers, there is nothing like being on stage. Build skills made for the spotlight, like team building and creativity at Dance Unlimited. Now holding auditions for competitive dance. Try out to compete at the highest levels. We offer a wide variety of competitive dance for all ages, as well as recreational classes. Set your goals high. If you hear the stage calling, chase your dreams.
You're tuned in to Male Bulldog Football from Glycod.
Back live at Veterans Memorial Stadium, 17-10 Male over Trinity. It is a treat to introduce you to Jordan Pass, the new baseball coach at Male High School, also a Male alum. Welcome to the booth.
I appreciate it, Chris.
A lot to look forward to for this Male baseball team. What's on the agenda for you guys?
High expectations this year. Got a lot coming back. Got a great group of kids. Second week of work right now going on. We're doing a great job so far.
I know you're succeeding Jake Fiorella, and what a tremendous job he did here. Is there one thing maybe most significantly that you learned from him?
Just kind of how to handle different personalities and to build the relationships, because everything's built on relationships. Got to have a good feel for the kids and big-time trust. Trust is the main thing for us.
Well, and I know that you certainly want to implement some strategies, some things of your own to the program. Talk about a couple of those maybe.
Well, just hard work and just show up every day. Every day is not going to be great. You're not going to have your A day every single day, but you need to give us your best effort. And you can't teach effort. We're not going to coach effort. We expect that every single day.
Talked to so many coaches. Now, Coach Redmond and I have been doing this 5 or 6 years, and always a treat to talk with so many great coaches. This athletic program, led by Athletic Director John Kelsey, bar none, one of the best in the area.
Oh, absolutely. We're led by him. He does everything for us. We have all the belief in the world in him. And, I want to thank him for allowing me to be a part of this special place.
What does it mean to you? Because you're an alum, just find out, to come back and coach, quote, at home.
It's amazing. To be a part of something so special. There's not many schools like Male out there, period. And for them to bring me back and allow me the opportunity to be around this is very special.
Maybe weren't expecting the opportunity to be this soon. Fair?
That's very fair to say.
Yeah.
Everything kind of happened real quick.
How have you adjusted to that?
With help from other people.
All right.
A lot of support. A lot of support from the people around me and the athletic department in general.
What do you take from this first half against a very game Trinity team?
You knew Trinity was going to come out ready to go. Very hungry team looking for a win. They came out and hit us in the mouth early. We responded towards the end of the first half, looking to carry that over in the second half.
So many great athletes, the track team, the basketball team. What are your expectations for baseball here this spring?
Our expectations are very high. We expect to compete for a region championship and a state championship, and just put ourselves in the best position to win and do it the right way.
Great to meet you, Jordan. Thanks for stopping by.
I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you.
Jordan Pass, head baseball coach at Male High School. We are at halftime of the football game at 17-10 Male over Trinity. More halftime coverage of Bulldog football in just a moment from Glycod.com.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Custis Hydraulics, family owned since 1981, is proud to support Male Bulldog football. Whether it's commercial hydraulic equipment, components, cylinders, pumps, valves, or construction cranes, dozers, and loaders, Custis trained mechanics will provide fast, reliable repairs. And Custis also sells hydraulic parts that can be shipped anywhere with limited area pickup and delivery for larger parts. Call them at 502-968-3107. Get going. Get Custis.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good it'll make you say,
"Holy smokes!"
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
Ace is more than a hardware store. It's where you turn for answers to all your questions. The Miller family of experts has 3 locations on Preston Highway in the Lynnview Shopping Center, Taylor Boulevard by Churchill Downs, and 26 and West Market Street. This week, get the Home Sturdy 18-gallon tote for $2.99. Ace fiberglass furnace filters, all sizes 99 cents. 5-pack of 30-gallon paper yard bags, $1.99. Get a 20-pound bag of Ace brand birdseed, just $4.99. Ace Hardware and the Miller family of hardware experts. We're in your neighborhood.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by your locally owned Ace Hardware store at Preston Highway and Gilmore Lane. Ace, the helpful place.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Custis Hydraulics, family owned since 1981, is proud to support male bulldog football. Whether it's commercial hydraulic equipment, components, cylinders, pumps, valves, or construction cranes, dozers, and loaders, Custis trained mechanics will provide fast, reliable repairs. And Custis also sells hydraulic parts that can be shipped anywhere with limited area pickup and delivery for larger parts. Call them at 502-968-3107. Get going. Get Custis.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good it'll make you say,
"Holy smokes!"
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
Ace is more than a hardware store. It's where you turn for answers to all your questions. The Miller family of experts has 3 locations on Preston Highway in the Lynnview Shopping Center, Taylor Boulevard by Churchill Downs, and 26 and West Market Street. This week, get the Home Sturdy 18-gallon tote for $2.99. Ace fiberglass furnace filters, all sizes 99 cents. 5-pack of 30-gallon paper yard bags, $1.99. Get a 20-pound bag of Ace brand birdseed, just $4.99. Ace Hardware and the Miller family of hardware experts. We're in your neighborhood.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by your locally owned Ace Hardware store at Preston Highway and Gilmore Lane. Ace, the helpful place.
17-10. Mail over Trinity as we welcome you back to Veterans Memorial Stadium. Chris LeBar along with Bob Redmond. Let's talk observations and revisions. What stands out?
Okay, really entertaining half. I think the Trinity's come out here really focused, had a great game plan, taking a couple of chances, gotten one turnover, and then took a chance on the onside and able to recover it and make something happen. Trinity has played an excellent first half. Right at the end of the second quarter, Trinity gambles, tries to go for it on fourth, gives Mayo a break. They come up, make the play, make the stop. Mayo gets the momentum back, and at the end of that second quarter was fantastic. I thought Mayo really utilized the clock and their personnel outstandingly well in that last little drive to go up 17-10. So it's anybody's game at this point, but just like a normal Mayo Trinity, this was probably going down to the wire. If everybody stays on key and on task, this is going to be a great ball game.
You had mentioned it, and we talked about it in the pregame, about Trinity's inability thus far to play 4 complete quarters. They've got to do it tonight.
That's right. This is a big test for the Rocks. Their worst quarter has been the third quarter. So we're getting ready to see right now if that trend continues or these young kids start to grow up and put 3 together. This will be a real test for them here in a minute. And for Mayo needs to keep their foot on the gas, go after the big plays, try to get their receivers in the secondary clear, and anytime Mayo can get that speed one-on-one in the open field, they got a chance to go to the house.
Well, you would think Daniel Swinney would be a huge part of the game plan in this half. Is powerful running for this Mayo Bulldog offense.
And Trinity's done a decent job on Swinney, but he's made some good runs. He's gashed him a couple times, broke one up the Trinity sideline that would have been a touchdown. There was a block in the back that brings it back. But Swinney's running hard, and he's always going to tie up at least 7 people at the line of scrimmage. They're all looking for him. So he opens up a lot of things for the other players, especially the wide receivers. His ability to run really makes their offense go.
Mack and Bratcher back for the Rocks.
Trinity deferred on the kickoff, on the opening kickoff there. So they start out with the ball here in the second half.
Lance Gossett, a huge field goal as time expired, will kick off for the Bulldogs.
Gossett nailed that thing too.
And he boomed this one high. Bratcher reels it in at the 5. And Bratcher met in congestion at the 20.
Yeah, good coverage again there by the Mayo kickoff team right there. Had a lot of black shirts on that pile, able to make the play. So Trinity starts out at about the 20. Mayo needs to pick up a little bit on the defensive intensity.
Brady Willis taking every snap this season for the Shamrocks back as the Trinity signal caller.
That was Robert Bird on the kickoff team that made that hit too. Good play by Robert.
Mack to the left of Willis. First play from scrimmage to start the second half. Great to have a year for high school football. And Mack will pick his way across the 25, twisting up to the 28, a gain of 5 yards.
Mack run a little sweep here on the right side, takes it outside of his the Mayo defensive end, broke containment, able to pick up about 5. Mack's had some really good, strong runs tonight. He's been really effective to this point in this game.
Again, Trinity without Armand Tucker, 2,300 career rush yards. He got hurt late in the first half last week. 145 yards in the first half versus LaSalle.
They miss him too. He's their big speed guy. He can break one in a heartbeat, and they miss him tonight.
So 2nd and 6, we'll call it for the Rocks from their 27. Congestion on this short side of the field. 3 bodies at the near hash. And Willis rolling to the near side, and he'll dump it right at the Mayo sideline.
No receiver really close to that one. Willis just having to unload that one. Good pressure that time from the Mayo front 4. Sailor Brown giving Willis a fit that time, forced him out of the pocket. Need to see more of that in the second half. Got to get some heat, get some pressure on Willis. And we got it that time.
3rd down and 6. And Willis called for intentional grounding.
There wasn't a receiver close. There was one beyond the play, but he wasn't really looking back for the ball. I can understand that call.
So back it'll go. Loss of down to Boots. So 3rd down and double figures for the Rocks. They'll be inside their 15 for sure.
It's a big call right there.
Mark it at the 14.
I never did see the flag come out, but the potential was there for it because the receiver was running a fly and never even looked back, and the ball was thrown short over here in the flat, nobody even near it. So
from 14, it's third down and 19 for Trinity. Third down and 19. Trying to avoid a 3-and-out to start this second half. Same formation as the last snap. This time McElby position, as you see to the left of Willis. And Willis, 3-step drop. He's looking for Myers, and that's a great catch and a first down. All that length at 6'5". Myers out for a gain of 29 yards.
No pressure that time. Willis is able to step up, had plenty of time. His offensive line did a really nice job protecting him. And, man, threw a burner right there, big, long, and really into double coverage. But able to come down with it. Man, that's a huge first down right there for Trinity.
Up to the 45. Myers, 6'5", 13 grabs coming in for the Shamrocks.
He's a load to cover, isn't he? He's a big boy.
And credit Willis putting that one right in his breadbasket. On the 45, first down at 10 is Willis. Leaving it for Mack, and Mack, nothing.
Mack tries to take that one up inside, but no place to go that time.
William Spencer involved in that stop. Spencer, one of the top recruits in the 23 class. Former offensive lineman.
Spencer met Mack right at the line of scrimmage, no gain that time. So good play there by Spencer. He liked it too. He was kind of dancing around, feeling good about that one.
Well, he's been out the first handful of weeks with an injury. Great to have him back instead of Jay Sean Monroe. Is Monroe unavailable tonight? 2nd and 10 from the 45. Staggered formation to the near side as Willis has an empty set. Quick nudge out. And that's Whittington sliding forward for a first down. A quick hitter, and Whittington out at the 43-yard line.
A little quick screen there to Whittington. He's a big target, and, man, he got some wheels. Once he gets it, he turns it up.
Got a flag on the short side. Flag on the near sideline. That's going to bring it back. Holding.
Mayo gets a break there because Whittington picked up a pretty nice hunk of yardage there. Put it in the Mayo territory, but this one's coming back. So break there for the Bulldogs.
Back at the 40, so in essence it's a 5-yard loss. The initial line was at the 45, so now it's 2nd and 15 on the docket. 9:25 in the third. Trips out far side for Trinity. First drive of this third quarter. Willis rolls to the strong side, and he slings it, and incomplete, just shy of the marker.
Slot man that time ran a deep post. The other two in that trips run outs. He throws to the middle man who runs it out, but drops incomplete.
There is no penalty on that play, so third down and 15. What have you liked the best about Brady Willis thus far, Coach?
I like him. He gets out of the pocket. He's broken containment several times, done some things with his legs, turning it upfield. I think he's a solid quarterback.
Agree. 3rd and 15 from the 40. And Willis rolling left. Here's that backside. Pressure! Back! Sacked at the 30-yard line. Chad Carroll.
That's what needed to happen here, is to get some pressure on Willis. Carroll gets it that time from the backside, runs him down all the way on the far side, going to Trinity sideline there. That was a big, big play right there for the Mayo defense. Mayo gets the ball back here with a chance to get a 2-score lead.
Loss of 10, 4th and 25 from the 30. Carter Schwartz set to punt it away. Gainey and Anthony to return for Mayo. Schwartz powers it left, and Gainey, that ball's going to ricochet off of Gainey, but it slides out of bounds.
Ooh, lucky there.
So the Bulldogs, their first possession of this second half, will have it at the Shamrock 36.
Not going to catch it, get away from it. You don't want that thing to take funny bounces. You don't want it to bounce right into you. So Mayo gets away with one there, but got good field position here with a chance to get a 2-score lead. Offense needs to take over.
Nick Shuddy to lead this Mayo offense back. Shuddy does have a fumble in this game, but 2 touchdown passes, both to Vinny Anthony.
Anthony had a monster first half. He played really well. He was the difference in the first half in my mind.
56-yard touchdown reception on the first drive for Anthony, and then a 24-yard score middle second quarter. 1st and 10, Male. 36-yard line. And Shuddy to the strong side. And he's going to flip it forward to Anthony. And Anthony, negligible gain out at the 37.
A little return route that time. Anthony drives to the inside, then rolls back to the outside. Ball on time from Shuddy right there on the sideline. Short gain, but well-executed play.
Gain of 2, so 2nd and 8 looming for the Bulldogs from their 39-yard line. This Trinity defense has weakened as the season at least has started in terms of their second half play. We'll see if that form holds. Shuddy, Anthony across the middle, and a lot occurring on that play. It will be just an incompletion.
Well, that was the route that Vinny Anthony just gave him a fit on the first half, a little play action slant across the middle, and I really thought that one might have been thrown into coverage, but luckily the ball hits on the ground. We've got an injured player there for Trinity.
Nathan Ocampo, he and Anthony were both in poor position there, and Ocampo ailing as he'll be attended to by the Trinity staff.
Ocampo, safety, coming up trying to make a play on the ball. They kind of collided, he and Anthony, and he gets the worst of it, so hope he's okay there.
Take a quick break. 3rd down and 7 looming for Mail. Back in a minute from glycod.com.
Owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express wash to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
You're tuned in to Male Bulldog Football from Glycod.
Nathan Ocampo down on the field for Trinity after colliding with Vinny Anthony on a slant play, and just one of those instances where both players out of position.
Yeah, both of them took a pretty good hit. Anthony able to jump right up, and Ocampo still down.
So when play resumes, Mail will have 3rd and 7, and we certainly wish the best to Ocampo as he's been surrounded by Trinity training staff.
They're about ready to get him up here. I believe he's okay.
This is such a young defense, again coordinated by Michael Fox. But you can see the promise on this football team.
Absolutely. This is about for Trinity survival right now and getting better, and they are getting better. They're very competitive right now, and I think they're proving that to themselves tonight. So this is going to be a positive either way for the Rocks right here tonight.
We've got some difficult games coming up. St. X next week. They'll also play Ballard.
Ballard with a pretty good football team this year. Eastern with a pretty good football team this year. That district over there could be exciting.
It sure could. 3rd down and 7 for Mail. 7:44 in this 3rd quarter. Shuddy in the shotgun with Swinney to his right. Here comes the blitz. Shuddy up in the pocket, and he'll power forward up at the 44-yard line, 3 yards shy of a 1st down.
Shuddy rolled into his right that time, looking for a receiver. Nobody really open, so instead of taking a chance, puts the ball down, gets it upfield, but going to be just a little bit short of that 1st down. Mayo going to have to give it up. Elijah Davis that time on the tackle for Trinity.
So the Bulldogs send on their punting unit. Again, Shuddy will stay on as their kicker, but a lot of the specialists trot on. So a hold by this Trinity defense, and they're going to position Bratcher back to return. Shuddy with 1 punt already. And he's got a leg, and this one very high, much shorter, but very high. Bratcher directing traffic. It takes a lot of bounce and back at the 33-yard line.
So Trinity gets decent field position out of that to start this next drive.
27-yard net punt, and this Trinity offense trying to deadlock this game. Will have it from their 33-yard line.
No blood so far in this third quarter. Both teams with one possession, unable to really get anything going. Trinity takes drive number 2 here in the third quarter to see what they can do. You know, we've been talking about Willis. Got to give his quarterback coach some props too. Oscar Brown.
Oh boy, one of the best.
Working with him and done a good job.
Jermaine Boyd is on for Trinity, split out far. And Mack racing up the middle. Up at the 40, he'll pick up 7 yards.
Yeah, good first down yardage there for Mack. A little inside zone, and Trinity offensive line doing an effective job there. Opening up some seams there, and Mack able to find one of them, pick up 7 there on first down. So good run play.
He has had some success.
He's been solid.
Mack.
He's been solid tonight. Tackle that time by T.J. Price.
Sasser has had a carry or two, but for the most part, Mack carrying the load for the Rocks in the backfield, second and short. Mack again, and he will not get much as he's tripped up back at the 40-yard line. That'll be Brandon Dobbs.
Dobbs brought the hammer that time. Another good hit. Dobbs got a little penetration and able to get to Mack behind the line of scrimmage. Going to be a little bit of a loss on that play.
Loss of a yard, 3rd down and 3, and a big play for both units here. Ismail tries to get off the field, and Trinity not wanting to give it up here on consecutive 3-and-outs. From the 40, Willis, and nearly picked off as Collins could not run underneath it.
Yeah,
it's 4th down.
Overthrew Collins that time on a post route and really thought we might have a shot at a pick there, but the ball was thrown over everybody. So Trinity's third quarter, Blues continue a little bit in this first 2 drives, not able to really get anything going so far.
So Trinity back to punt. It's Schwartz as both defenses starting to settle in. Middle portion of this third quarter. Bulldogs with their district home opener next week. They'll host Butler. We'll have that one for you right here. And Trinity taking on St. X at Cardinal Stadium. A high kick chasing Gainey. Back runs under it at the 9. And Gainey with a lot of real estate, but he's going to get nowhere up at the 11-yard line. Great coverage by the Rocks.
It was great coverage, and I'm telling you, at first it looked like it was setting up for him to have some space there to get started, but Trinity cover team does a nice job forcing Gainey kind of back inside, and Nate Tronzo that time on the tackle for Trinity, but that was an excellent open field tackle that time by Trinity's Tronzo.
Gainey looked like Andrew Jones running under one in center field. It's 1st and 10 from the 11.
Did he flip his glasses? I never did see that.
Yeah, right. See what this Bulldog offense can do. 3-headed monster receiving core. Both Anthony Gainey and then Verbanchik as well have contributed. Two receivers out far. Anthony locked up one-on-one with Cam Wooten. 1st and 10 Mail from the 11. Here's Swinney to the short side, and he'll power forward in a great run right at the stick.
I'm just telling you, Swinney, he occupies 7 guys every time he touches the ball. He ties 7 people up and able to run outside zone here on the left side, and a big first down there for Swinney. Gabriel Amingus finally made the stop for Trinity, but nice gain there for Swinney.
That's a 10-yard run, maybe one of the better runs he's had on the year. Just such a powerful runner. The 25, Shuddy across the middle, and Anthony could not hang on to that hot tamale.
A little bit high, but one that Anthony could reel in. But that's the play that's really been giving Trinity the blues, at least in the first half. And it was open again, but Anthony not able to bring it in. Ball was a little bit high, but catchable.
Well, he took a whooping on that last slant. You wonder if he was just a little antsy coming across the middle, and you can't blame him.
After a hit like that, you think it's a little thick.
Can't blame him, yeah. 2nd and 10 from the 25. And Shuddy conversing with Swinney, who's behind him. Now in motion, Gainey. And Gainey, that's a lateral behind the line, and Gainey cuts it back inside, and Gainey lunging for a first down.
Now we're getting to see Gainey's talent a little bit. Really nothing there. Put him in motion, and you were right. That was a lateral. That was a live ball when he threw it. Gainey reels it in, and then You just see his individual talent there. Breaks a couple of tackles on the Trinity sideline, off to the races, picks up the first down. So good job before Brady McEnany able to tackle him.
Here's Swinney on first down and 10, and he's going to pulverize that defense down at the 43 and a gain of 8 more.
Mayo's picking up the pace here. They're trying to go a little quicker here, playing fast, and it's giving Trinity a problem. Mayo's getting some momentum here in their offense. Good run off the left side by Swinney, picks up about 7.
Gainey split out wide. It's been a total team effort offensively for the Bulldogs.
Spread it around nicely tonight. They really have.
Swinney behind Shuddy on second and short. And Swinney racing for a first down at the 44-yard line, and a pickup of 14 and a first down.
Swinney just ran right through that little sophomore defensive end here from Trinity, able to get in the secondary and pick up another big first down before Gabriel Mingus from Trinity able to make the tackle. But Mayo has really picked up their pace here in middle of the third quarter. They got it going on.
Gabriel Mingus injured on that play. We'll take a quick break now. This from Thomas Car Wash on GlyCod.com.
Owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express wash to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
You're tuned in to Male Bulldog Football from GlyCod.
Good to see Gabriel Mingus off under his own power. He'll take off the helmet and be aided off the field, and it's a first down for Mayo after that run from Swinney.
Yes, like I say, Mayo's picking up their speed. They're playing a lot faster here in the mid-third quarter. They're really getting Trinity back on their heels. Mayo's got their offense rolling right now.
Bulldog offense from the Shamrock 46. Swinney is to the right of Shuddy. And Shuddy across the middle, and there's a drop by Gainey.
There's that little slant again, been wide open just about every time they run it. A little RPO, and they run a slant off of it, fakes to the fullback, and then lays it in there, but Gainey couldn't haul it in. That was wide open, too. That one have gone for some serious yards.
Did you see Gainey doing push-ups out there after that drop?
I love it. Don't you like that?
I hope we got a glimpse of that as Gainey was out there.
His daddy's sitting up here. He'll do some more push-ups when he gets home.
2nd and 10 from the 46. Gainey, a great visit to U of L recently, we're told. High snap to Shuddy. There's a draw to Swinney, and Swinney, a stiff arm, and brought down at the 40. He'll be about 5 yards shy of a first down.
Now, all of a sudden, he's controlling the tempo of the game. It's been all him here, mid-third quarter here, taking them right down the field. 3rd and about 4.
3rd down and 4 officially with 3:09 left.
Brady McEnany on the stop on Swinney on that last play.
Under 3 minutes in this third quarter. 17-10 at half, same story now. Gainey on the slant, and there's a first down as he's brought down at the 27 and a gain of 13.
You almost felt like they had to come back to that. It's been open. Anthony's been open on it. And that time Gainey, play before dropped, it come right back with it. It's open again. Big first down for Mayo that time before Phillips for Trinity on the tackle.
Swinney short side run again, just gashing this Trinity defense down at the 19, and it's 7 or 8 every first down run.
And that looks like the Mayo offense. They've got it going again, and Trinity looks like they have in the last 4. They kind of run out of gas here in the third quarter. They seem to be hanging on right now.
Just over 2 minutes, 2nd and short, as you see, right at the 20.
Probably a good timeout call there by Trinity because Mayo really taking it to him, run and pass, doing a nice job mixing up the slant with the outside zone, and Mayo on the move right now.
Take a quick break. Be right back. GlyCod.
Blunt Dental Group is a high-quality, family-owned dental practice. We are committed to educating our patients, as well as investing in the latest technology to provide more efficient dental care. Our team of licensed dentists and hygienists includes 2010 Male High graduate Tyler Blunt, located in the heart of Linden at 8013 New LaGrange Road, Suite 6. For an appointment, call 502-425-7068 or go online at bluntdentalgroup.com. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by Blunt Dental Group at 8013 New LaGrange Road in Linden. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles.
A huge thank you to Blunt Dental Group for their support of Male High School football. 2nd and 3 Bulldogs from the Trinity 20 after a Shamrock stop, 2:12 in the third. Shuddy, handoff, no, fake across the middle, ricocheted up, and that ball to the turf for an incompletion.
Again, Gainey wide open coming across the middle on that little slant. He let the ball get to his body that time, kind of bounces off his shoulder pad, face mask, bounced straight up in the air, and really lucky that Trinity wasn't there to pick that one off. But that slant has been, Trinity's having a real problem defending that. Male getting inside real easy.
3rd down and 3 for the Bulldogs. Shuddy's behind his center. He's going to hand to Swinney. 1st down easily down the near sideline, out inside the 10.
That time Trinity came up man-to-man coverage, got real tight on Anthony, and Anthony was able to run the corner completely off. Sweeney makes one miss right here on the left side, and it was Ole ocean free, man. He had a ton of room. Griffin Barron that time finally ran him down, but
got a penalty on Male.
Going back.
Hold will be the indication. So that's going to negate what would have been about a 15-yard rush. It would have been 1st and goal inside the 5. And now it's back at the 32 in a huge turn of events.
Big turnaround right there, so Male has to come right back, see if they can pick it back up here. 3rd and a ton, about 17.
From the Shamrock 33. 1:54 in this third quarter. Swinney behind Shuddy. Shuddy back to throw, trying to set something up, and he is brought down for a sack back at the 36-yard line.
Trinity secondary in good position that time, no place ready to go with the ball. Shuddy has to bring it down and try to take it straight up to find a little seam, but no place to go that time. Trinity linebackers able to make a nice play, so it's 4th and long here, and Male unable to get that 2-score cushion they're looking for.
Devin Williams on the sack. Nick Shuddy limping. He's still out on the field. Take a look at that. But Shuddy Ginger on that left foot. He's going to stay out there to punt for the Bulldogs. From the 36.
Shuddy tough kid.
Yes, he is. He will try to place this ball inside the Shamrock 10. Brancher set to return it for Trinity. And the Bulldogs going to go for it, looking for Anthony, and dislodged at the last moment by Brancher.
Great call, tremendous throw, tremendous coverage by Trinity. That was just a good play by the Trinity defense. They were kind of not anticipating, but looking for it, and had it pretty well covered. But I thought Anthony might have a chance to come up with it. He goes up between 3 people. Thought he might have a chance to bring it down, but Trinity gets great field position on the fake punt. So here we go. Trinity's still 1 score down here in this third quarter. They're still very much in it.
Colin Brancher coming over from the punt receiving position to knock that away. So Shamrock football all the way up at the 32. With 42.2 in the third. Max signaled in motion. And the flip going to be to Sasser looking for the edge. And Sasser out at the 35.
Trinity that time they put Mack in motion and then bring Sasser back into the motion basically and run a little lead option. Pick up a couple, not much. Sailor Brown that time on the tackle, covering a lot of ground there for the Bulldogs to make that play on the option here on the outside.
Clock still running at 13 seconds, and Trinity going to let the final seconds expire. So after 3, we got a football game. It was 17-10 at the turn, and the song remains the same after 3. Bulldogs by 7. Trinity 2nd and 10 from their 36 when we return to Glycod.com.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
1965 Male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
You're tuned in to Male Bulldog Football.
2nd down and 10 from the 36. Willis rolls, and he's tripped up at the 43-yard line, so it's now 3rd down and about 3.
Willis showing some quicks now. I bet you he did cover a lot of ground out there in left field. He can he got some quick feet, makes a nice little run there, picks up about 7 on a quarterback keep off the left side.
So Willis will succeed. Of course, Nathan McElroy, 2-year outstanding quarterback for Trinity, but Willis paid his dues, and not much of a drop-off that we've seen thus far.
No, I've been impressed with him so far.
Solid quarterback. 3rd down and 3 for Trinity from their 44. Just over 11 in the 4th. Willis looking for a 1st down and more, and that ball is
almost
incomplete.
Picked. Almost caught and then almost picked by Mayo. So a lot of excitement, but results in just an incompletion there.
Dunlap had it once, and we've got a Trinity injury. The target out there getting up very slowly. See if we can identify that player for you. It's now 4th down and 3 coming up, and Whittington limping.
Yeah, that's the one guy they can't afford to lose either. Whittington that time just on a vertical seam route that time. Willis actually had the ball there. Almost thought Whittington was going to bring it in, bobbled it, kicked it up in the air, and then Bale's got a great opportunity to pick it off, but it falls incomplete.
Trinity coaching staff with a decision and a dilemma that they will stare at. 4th down and 3.
That's a herder for their offense at this point. He's been a big part of it tonight.
Carter Schwartz, he's punted 4 times now in this half. Been a defensively controlled second half.
And neither team really able to get their offense rolling here in the second half. Mayo at one point looked like they kind of picked up the pace and was getting it going.
Anthony, nope, that's Gainey, excuse me. Gainey with a fair catch at the 19-yard line. 37-yard net punt.
So Mayo here with an opportunity now to try to get that 2-score cushion and kind of get a little bit of control in this game.
This has been a good test for both teams.
It's been a good game, been a well-played game.
Couple of early penalties, turnovers for the Bulldogs, but both teams doing some very good things.
And you almost feel like it's going to be. They're just, these two teams against each other are going to give everything they've got. It's always going to be a solid performance, and they're putting on a show here tonight.
I think a lot of eyes will be on this Shamrock group deep in the fall as to how much they improve, because you know they will.
I would agree. I would totally agree with that.
1st and 10 from the Bulldog 20. Swinney's the back behind Shuddy. Shuddy back to throw. That's Gainey in space, and Gainey so fleet of foot. He coughed up the football.
Trinity's got it.
And Trinity will recapture. Jonathan Phillips picked it up.
A little flat route. They put Gainey in motion, ran him over in a flat, threw a little vertical, a little horizontal pass over there to him. Looked almost like a lateral again. Gainey able to catch it and was moving upfield with it, trying to make a move, get upfield. Ball comes out. Trinity comes up with a big play there for Trinity. They're back in business.
Third turnover of the game for Mail. And the Shamrocks set up now at the Bulldog 25.
Trinity in great position here to get right back in this thing.
3 fumbles. First down and 10. Keep in mind their top tight end, Winnington, limping off the field a couple of plays ago. First and 10. Here's Mack, and Mack falling forward for a couple.
Mack tried to run a little outside zone off the left side there, cut it up at no place to go. Maybe picked up yard and a half, maybe 2.
Sophomore Luke Fields is out there. Check that. That's not a sophomore, but it is Luke Fields. He's out there in place of Whittington.
William Spencer on that last tackle for Mail.
So Fields donning 84. He is deepest right in front of that Trinity sideline. Second down and long. On the 24, just over 10 minutes in the fourth. Been a great game. Mack brought down at the 25-yard line.
Already you can see the absence of Whittington has forced Trinity to be a little bit more run-oriented here. And they're having a hard time now going at that Mail front. Elijah Manning making the stop there for a short gain. So 3rd and about 8 here.
Lyman Drew Hatcher just got leveled there by that Mail defensive front. 3rd down and 8. .940 in this fourth. Shamrocks well within field goal range. They want more. Rolling right is Willis. Behind the stick, throws across his body. And if that ball is caught, it's a first down.
Trapped it, bounced off the turf, but boy, it was close.
That's Whittington that could not hang on.
Whittington was trying to come back for it and scoop it, get it, to get arms under it, but short hopped the ball. So close, but close doesn't count.
So this would be a 41-yard field goal by McLaughlin. He's already connected from 42. It's 4th down and 8.
I think they're going to go for it and opt out of the field goal.
Got a lot of game left. Still 9:21 left. We'll see.
Boy, Willis does a nice job evading pressure and getting on the corner. Got some wheels.
Bratcher split out on an island with Collins. 4th and 8. Willis rolling, dumps it, and that ball is picked off on the ricochet. And Mail football out at the 22-yard line. That ball may have been coughed up again, and Trinity has it back. The Shamrocks recover the Mail fumble.
Unbelievable. Great interception right there. Mail turns it upfield, gains possession. Once he gains possession, they knock the ball loose again. Trinity comes up with it. Trinity going the other way, first down.
We have a penalty.
Hatcher
came out with the fumble. And it's Mail football after that penalty.
Ineligible receiver downfield, lost it down. So Mail's going to keep it. That was an unusual play right there.
So Mail football after the Trinity penalty. So Bulldog football with 9:08 left. They still lead by 7. From the 25-yard line. Swinney powering his way as the Bulldogs go ball control, and Swinney racing for a first down at the 44 and a 19-yard run.
Swinney bowling now. He's just knocking pins down left and right, running over people. Picks up a big first down. Swinney in this second half has really started to take over the game. Big effort right there. Gabriel Mingus for Trinity, able to get him on the ground, but Swinney on a roll right there.
Tight end Hanson Shelton out inside the game now for Mail. He'll line up at the near side H-back position from the 44, 1st and 10. And Shelton's going to block for Swinney, and Swinney brought down from behind at the 46.
Yeah, Swinney again off the right side, picks up a couple. Trinity does a pretty nice job shutting him down before he can really get rolling.
Like Devin Williams involved again. So McEnany.
Yeah, Brady McEnany on the stop there for Trinity.
So lots of activity in the first 4 minutes of this quarter. Score still holds true at 7-point Male lead.
Crazy play on that 4th down. Man, ball changes hands twice.
Swinney to the left of Shunny, 2nd down and 7. And movement up front.
It's going to go against Mayo.
This Bulldog team been tested the last couple of weeks, but they certainly have exhibited a few weaknesses per se. A couple of pieces of the game to work on.
Yeah, left guard got an early start that time, jumped off sides a little bit. So, yes, they sputtered here a little bit in the 3rd and early 4th quarter.
2nd down and 12, clock still running.
Sweeney's running strong, though.
7:29 on the clock. And Swinney breaking a tackle across midfield down at the Shamrock 49-yard line.
Sweeney's getting some serious yards after contact here. Hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces off a couple people. Then all of a sudden he's up on his feet outside, going upfield. Makes another good run to 1st down before Gabriel Mingus able to run him down. But good run, Swinney.
3rd down and a long 2 for Male from the Shamrock 49. Nick Shunny conversing with Coach Chris Wolf on the near sideline.
Mayo kind of content to run some clock here too, slowing the pace down a little bit.
High snap, Swinney, left side of the field, and he's tripped up from behind. A nice open field tackle by McEnany, and it's 4th down and 1.
Swinney on the outside zone on the left side, broke it way outside that time, thought he could beat the corner, but Trinity does a pretty good job. Brady McEnany able to run him down and stop him short of that 1st down, 4th and about 1. Mayo looks like they're going to go.
Again, the Bulldogs went for it on 4th down and long on their last sequence. I think Male may let some time evaporate and then call timeout and then decide what to do. With 6:38 left. And no hurry whatsoever.
Male content to let that clock run.
So Shuddy, one way or another, the ball will be in his hands here on 4th and short coming up, either as a quarterback or the punter. And the Bulldogs take a timeout. That will leave them with both teams, couple of timeouts. High drama from Veterans Memorial Stadium, 4th down and short. We're back in just a minute from glycod.com.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
You're tuned in to Male Bulldog Football from Glycod.
Fourth down and a long one coming up for the Bulldogs. What do you do here, Bob?
Interesting call here. Male appeared to be going for it before they called the timeout, but they thought about it a little bit. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me if they go and they're going.
There you see the alignment as Shuddy on 4th down and a long one. And movement is two guys in motion for Male, and we'll see what happens.
Well, two guys can do that. They can shift together. So they got Trinity to jump. So that's their little offsides play. It works. Great coaching job there, Coach Wolf, and here we go. First down, Mail, the easy way.
How much time do you spend on plays like that?
A lot. That's an important play right there. Some kind of a no play or try to draw them offside play or a hard count, but those are important. It turns out to be a big play right there.
First down and 10 for Mail in a huge play from the Shamrock 43-yard line. Swinney on the short side, ripping through tacklers, powering for a first down.
Swinney just taking over here in this second half. He's really been the force for the Mail offense here in this third and fourth quarter.
Stay tuned for our most outstanding players at the conclusion of this game. State Farm agents Brian Morrison and Mike Shelton. We will announce the recipients, one per team, and you would have to think Swinney will be in the Mail mix.
Yeah, Devin Williams that time looked like it was bull riding, man, trying to hold on to Swinney as they were going downfield. Linebacker finally able to get him down, but he had his hands full.
Williams has had a very strong game at inside linebacker for the Rocks. First and 10 from the 29. Swinney again, a steady dose, and Swinney exploding in the secondary and a Mail touchdown.
Big play. Swinney with a nice run. Gets into the secondary, makes a nice cut as he gets to the safety. Head fake, breaks it outside, walks into the end zone. That drive all Swinney. Man, what a good drive for Mail. Good effort by Swinney, running hard.
Daniel Swinney, his 8th touchdown rush of the year, and we got a flag. So knock that one off the board. That flag trailing the play in a huge turn of events.
Man, that's his second one tonight, called back after just a tremendous run.
Line of scrimmage now marked at the Shamrock 34. We're without the benefit of instant replay, and you would have to think that a couple of those may not have had an impact on the play, perhaps, as Swinney just exploding downhill.
It had to be well behind the play. I didn't see anything, out in front.
First and 14. Here's Swinney to the near side, and just so much real estate, and tacklers moving, legs churning down at the 26-yard line.
Next Hurricane we have, it needs to be Swinney, because I'm telling you, it's what he's running like right now.
Unbelievable.
He's coming in there with a surge.
So many strong Mail backs over the years. Davion Higgs, Jalen Bross, and Swinney right in that mold.
Griffin Barron on the stop there for Trinity, but giving up a lot of ground while he was making that stop.
Barring a turnover, I'm not sure Trinity can stop Swinney on the ground here. 2nd and 6 from the 26. One receiver each side. Again, Mail very deliberate between plays. Shuddy back to throw, wide open for Banchik, but it's Anthony across the middle. Touchdown, Mail.
Man, great catch, Anthony. One hands it, little play action, RPO again. Fake to the running back to Swinney's been running so hard. Linebackers bite. Anthony reaches up on an overthrown ball, brings it in with his right hand, gets it into his body, takes it into the end zone. What a play, Vinny Anthony.
Right beneath Anthony at the bottom of your screen for Banchik, wide open as well. And perhaps that's the score that will put this one away.
Great call. They've been working off the strong running of Swinney. That's what opens that up. Get those linebackers sucking up, trying to make the play, and go over the top. Good play.
Gossett again. Point after good. Vinny Anthony has 3 touchdowns tonight in Mail with a little bit of breathing room. They lead, and we'll be right back on Glycod.com.
Ace is more than a hardware store. It's where you turn for answers to all your questions. The Miller family of experts has 3 locations on Preston Highway in the Lynnview Shopping Center, Taylor Boulevard by Churchill Downs, and 26 and West Market Street. This week, get the Home Sturdy 18-gallon tote for $2.99. Ace fiberglass furnace filters, all sizes 99 cents. 5-pack of 30-gallon paper yard bags, $1.99. Get a 20-pound bag of Ace brand bird seed, just $4.99. Ace Hardware and the Miller family of hardware experts. We're in your neighborhood.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by your locally owned Ace Hardware store at Preston Highway and Gilmore Lane. Ace, the helpful place.
Vinny Anthony, 26-yard touchdown reception. Male now exercising a little cushion. They lead by 14, 4:28 left. Gossett down and dirty, a high bounce. And the Shamrocks with solid field position up at the 33.
Dog pound started the notch here. Might be a tad early for that. Trinity with life here down 2, but they've got to score in a hurry. That was a big drive, big score there for Mayo to put them up 2 scores. That's gives them somewhat control. Really their first control of the game, honestly, so far.
Trinity does have 2 timeouts remaining, but they'll have to score twice in the final 4:22. You go back to that 4th and 1 call from their 26. Momentum shifted on that play.
Yes, absolutely.
In this game, at least from their perspective, hasn't been the same since. And they will talk about that this week. 1st and 10 from the 34. That's Willis setting up a screen to Mack. And Mack tripped up for a loss back at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, a little screen that time to Mack. He flared out in the flat, ran a little quick screen to him, but well read that time by Robert Bird. He saw it coming, able to make the tackle for a pretty big loss.
Back at the 28, so a 6-yard setback. The 2nd down and long coming up. Bulldogs on the verge of 4-0. Trinity staring at 0-5 with arch rival St. X next for them. Willis in a gun and a hanky.
Yeah, wide receiver on the far side missed the snap count. He was 15 yards downfield before he realized he was the only one running. Well, that's going to go against the Rocks. But, you know, you talk about that 0-5. But if it can be a good 0-5, it's kind of a good 0-5 against the teams that they've played. They've played Mayo tough here tonight. So don't write this Trinity Ball Club off. They're alive and well.
2nd and 21, just 3:25 left. As the Shamrocks positioned at their 23. And Willis on a 3-step drop, dumps it short, and that ball falling incomplete.
Now Willis that time I had the ball just a little bit behind his receiver.
Chris Whittington, the intended target.
Whittington back in there making a nice run at it. Couldn't quite get back to the ball. Demetrius Dunlap there on the stop, on the breakup.
He's been involved with several pass breakups this evening.
Does a good
Strong
job.
performance.
Reacts to the ball really well. Comes up good right there.
3rd down at 21 with just over 3 minutes left. Trips to the near side for Trinity. Willis rolling to that side, slinging it right, and it's caught by Fields, and Fields well short of a 1st down, back to the 32. And Fields with a cramp.
Trips to this side. The two receivers run out. One runs a deeper post corner. They throw the out, picks up 5 or 6 yards, but not near enough for the 1st down.
So Luke Fields will be attended to on the near sideline. Now 4th down and 12 for the Shamrocks, and what, for their standpoint, could be the last offensive play of the evening.
Whittington right up the seam, throw it up there and let him go get it.
We talked earlier this week about this male team and how they were really tested versus St. X. How have they improved from that performance 2 weeks ago?
I think we've gotten a little bit better, but still, secondary-wise, they can be exploited a little bit in the secondary. Trinity's done it to them a little bit tonight. They've had some open seams in there, completed some pretty good passes, made some pretty good runs. Tackling can still be improved, but they got a lot of young kids playing there, inexperienced kids. And like Trinity, these guys, Mayo's going to be a lot better in Game 11 than they are right now. They'll improve as they're playing this good competition.
So Trinity will punt. Schwartz back on from their 32, 4th down at 12. Stay tuned for our post-game report. We'll have the ticker presented by Ace Hardware. And Schwartz switching field positions down, and it's touchdown at the Male 21-yard line.
Yeah, Male put nobody back, not taking any chances, let the ball hit, and try to run this clock out here with about 2:52 left.
48-yard punt unofficially for Schwartz.
Trinity's got a good kicking game. They're solid. They're going to be a good team.
So much turnover. Of course, Coach Bob Beatty no longer with the program. One of the nation's top coaches, as you well know. Jay Cobb, longtime assistant. He's coached at almost every venue but Danville throughout his career. But a seasoned coach, he knows what he's doing.
Absolutely. He's got this young group of kids in the right direction. Keep their head on straight and don't get discouraged. They're down the stretch. They're going to be tough.
First down at 10 from the 22. Nick Shuddy back out there. And Swinney to his right. Clock idle now at 2:33 after the change of possession. And Swinney, not much of a decoy on that run as Shuddy tried to sell the play, a gain up to the 27.
They don't make decoys that big, I'm telling you now. Swinney again up inside, just dragging people. Picks up about 6 that time. Good
His
run.
yards per carry has got to be well above 5-6 yards.
Yes, and yards after contact is incredible. Drags 2 guys right there.
Neither team in a hurry to run a play, so with just 2 minutes left, a couple more plays may conclude this one.
About one more first down will do it for Male.
A hard-fought game effort by the Rocks, just a little bit short. As the number 1 Bulldogs will hang on as Swinney to the near side. And there's that first down, and Swinney just pulverizing tacklers, and he's the first up after hitting the turf.
I think he waits for people to grab him so he can kind of headbutt him and get on upfield. He likes that contact. Swinney again, breaking it outside over here on the right side. Bounces outside, runs over a couple, picks up a first down. I'd say it's probably going to do it. Mason Donner that time on the stop for Trinity, but I think that'll probably seal it for the Bulldogs.
Gain of 14. It's a 1st and 10 with 1:20 remaining. Again, Male will host Butler next week. We'll have that one for you. 7 o'clock kickoff. First district contest.
Hard fought, good ball game tonight.
High snap. And might as well give it to Swinney again. And there's that touchdown as Swinney turns it on. Good for him. 57-yard touchdown, Daniel Swinney.
Swinney bounces outside, runs the outside zone, takes it even further outside, gets on one-on-one with the corner. He just ran off.
Got another flag, Bob. That'll bring this one back
again. That's his third big touchdown run is going to come back. Watch his speed right here. Once he breaks, I'm telling you, that kid can run.
So the flag will negate the touchdown again. There'll be some plays to fine-tune this week after Coach Wolf and staff scrutinize the film, but a lot to like, especially in this second half.
Always good to have some things to correct and fuss about and raise Cane for next week, but also a lot of, like you said, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good plays.
Can we make an announcement about it?
Be 1st down and 8. You see that about once every 17 years.
Ain't that the truth?
1st and 8 after the penalty occurred with 50.7 left. Shuddy in a gun, a pair of bodies in motion. Mays and Shelton are in motion. And there's Matthew Ford, and Matthew Ford's siding as he's stacked up at the 45.
Matthew Ford's given him some good minutes this year when he's gotten his opportunity to play. Limited tonight, but gets a snap and sticks it up in there.
He is a credible backup for the Bulldogs, and that may be the last play of this game. Bulldogs will break a 3-game losing string to Trinity, but most importantly, improved to 4-0 on the year.
It's a big game for the Male Bulldogs. good game for the Trinity Shamrocks. They've played well tonight.
Victory formation. Nick Shuddy with a knee. And Mail hangs on a hard-fought performance. They led 17-10 at half. They win tonight by 14 despite 3 turnovers. And the Bulldogs march on.
Dogs played hard for 4 quarters tonight, and got to give them credit. They really had to reach down deep and play a full ball game here, able to pull out a big win. Huge right now at this point in the season. And these two teams will probably meet again.
Coaching staff shake hands out at midfield. Chris Wolf and Jay Cobb. So Mail hangs on. They win 24-10. We'll take a break. Be back for your post-game report. That on the way from Glycod.com.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
1965 Mail graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Brian Morrison and Mike Shelton. For a free insurance quote, call Brian at 502-895-2955 or Mike at 502-893-9255.
Chris Labar, Bob Redmond, our great Glycod crew back live, and Mail High School final. Bulldogs hang on over Trinity 24-10, and they were tested this evening.
Absolutely. Good game for both teams. I think that Trinity came in here and performed well. First half especially, they were in the game and actually got control at one point. But Mayo came on strong in the second half. So you got to give them a lot of credit. Plus, you know, Mayo left a few, as one of the coaches said on the way out, left a few out there too. Had 3 called back. Sweeney did. And but I thought Mayo played well and did what they had to do to win. But Trinity gave a great account of themselves. It was just a good high school football game. Always is between these two teams, and we're probably going to get to see it again.
We very well could. One of the key differences, certainly elite talent this year anyway, belongs to Mail, and Vinny Anthony showed that at regularity.
Absolutely. Mail with the experienced players this year. Trinity with the younger kids, but Anthony had a magnificent game tonight. First half, he was just wearing them out on the little slant route. Had 2 in the first half and a third one-handed circus catch over the middle that he got in the end zone in the second half. But he was outstanding tonight also. But really good game from both sidelines. I think both. It's never any fun to lose, but I think Male takes a lot away in the win with a lot to work on. Trinity takes a step forward as they get even tougher. Next week they go against X and then 2 more out-of-state games, so they got some hard ones coming, but it gets better for them at the end of the season. So I think they took a step forward tonight.
They both did. A couple of great play calls. Male going forward a couple of times. Trinity, an excellent onside kick. But then again, that call you hate to belabor, but it's really important from their 26 4th and 1. They had the lead. They didn't get it. And then very quickly, Male takes the lead and did not look back.
It was a big call. Something they executed later in the game. They executed the same play and got a first down on it. But when they ran it, they had just run the play before and it wasn't effective. And you're right, it could have been a key play in the game.
Final score tonight, Bulldogs 4-0. They defeat Trinity 24-10. Take a quick break. Be back for more high school football coverage live from Veterans Memorial Stadium. Back after this.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For your surprisingly great auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
Looking for new ways to connect with your customer? Did you know that local grassroots marketing is the most effective? For a successful economic approach, email info@glycod.com or call 502-551-5027.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Ace is more than a hardware store. It's where you turn for answers to all your questions. The Miller family of experts has 3 locations on Preston Highway in the Lynnview Shopping Center, Taylor Boulevard by Churchill Downs, and 26 and West Market Street. This week, get the Home Sturdy 18-gallon tote for $2.99. Ace fiberglass furnace filters, all sizes 99 cents. 5-pack of 30-gallon paper yard bags, $1.99. Get a 20-pound bag of Ace brand bird seed, just $4.99. Ace Hardware and the Miller family of hardware experts. We're in your neighborhood.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by your locally owned Ace Hardware Store at Preston Highway in Gilmore Lane. Ace, the helpful place.
Bulldogs winners tonight over Trinity, 24-10. Male now 4-0 to begin 2021. And talking with Coach Wolfbaum before the game, he talked about his secondary, that he wasn't real pleased with that performance versus St. X. I thought they responded well tonight.
I thought they reacted to the ball extremely well. The ball was in the air. They're flying to it. Had a couple of chances to make a couple picks, but I thought they were in great position most of the night. I think his biggest complaint a couple of weeks ago was their ability to tackle. and make plays in the open field. I thought they were better tonight, but there's still room for improvement, and that's why we're out here, man, to get better. And I'm sure that's what he's working for these kids to be as good as they can be, at the end of week 10.
Robert Byrd played very well. Demetrius Dunlap, we called his name a lot of times this evening.
Yeah, he made some plays. He came up there and made a couple of good hits, and I thought the secondary overall played well.
William Spencer involved from a defensive tackle position, making his debut on the D-line, played well. And I think from a defensive standpoint, perhaps their best game in a few weeks.
Yeah, I thought they played pretty solid defense. They were pretty much able to shut the run game. First half, Trinity got off a little bit, able to get some positive drives going there, and but for the most part, I thought Mill's defense was pretty solid.
Bulldogs offense tonight, Nick Shuddy, just an absolute gamer, does it in so many different ways. But this receiving core, everybody contributed.
Boy, that one drive, the 2-minute drill down the stretch, they just were spreading it around everywhere. Every receiver making plays. Verbanchik makes a good play over the middle, and it's hard to cover everybody when they're hitting on all cylinders. Everybody's contributing. They are a difficult team to defense, and Shuddy is a trigger man that makes them go. He's cool, calm, and collected back there. When things aren't open, he's not forcing it, not making the bad play. He puts the ball under his arm and does something with it with his legs and picks up some crucial first downs that way. So really a well-orchestrated offense tonight.
State Farm proud to support our most outstanding player. We will recognize a pair of student athletes. That on the way from glycod.com.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give Rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Blunt Dental Group is a high-quality, family-owned dental practice. We are committed to educating our patients, as well as investing in the latest technology to provide more efficient dental care. Our team of licensed dentists and hygienists includes 2010 male high graduate Tyler Blunt, located in the heart of Linden at 8013 New LaGrange Road, Suite 6. For an appointment, call 502-425-7068 or go online at bluntdentalgroup.com. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles.
Supreme Lending Company is your #1 choice for your home financing needs. Gary Settle is a 1996 male graduate, a male football alum, and member of Male's 1993 state champion football team. As a proud supporter of male football, Gary's eager to help Bulldog families and friends purchase or refinance a home anytime. Gary can be reached on his mobile phone Monday through Sunday at 502-298-1356. Supreme Lending Company, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 2129.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're tuned in to Male Bulldog Football from Glycod.
Tonight's most outstanding players from State Farm Insurance agents Mike Shelton and Brian Morrison. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Who are you going with tonight, Coach?
With the Rocks, you got to go with the quarterback, Willis. I thought he played a really solid game. Made some great plays with his legs, kept plays alive, hit a couple of nice passes. I was very, very much impressed with the quarterback play tonight from Trinity. Thought he did a good job. You go on the other side of the ball. Daniel Sweeney, of course, had a great game again. Really kind of, got in motion here in the second half. But, man, Vinny Anthony was all that tonight. I'm going to go with Vinny Anthony. 3 touchdown passes, a circus, one-handed catch down here in the end zone. I thought he had a great performance tonight. My guy is Vinny Anthony tonight.
Anthony, 56-yard touchdown reception to start the game. Then McLaughlin followed on a 42-yard field goal. It was 7-3. After an onside kick recovery, Whittington, 17-yard touchdown reception. That made it 10-7 Trinity after one. Vinny Anthony, touchdown number 2 in the second quarter. This of 24 yards. It became 14-10. Then a late Lance Gossett 28-yard field goal right before half. It was 17-10. Anthony, 26-yard touchdown reception in the fourth, icing for a 24-10 win. And now you look forward to Butler next week.
Yeah, good game next week. It's always an exciting contest against Butler, and we're looking forward to next week. And want to give a shout out to my boy Oscar Brown for taking a left fielder and turning him into a quarterback. But ain't no surprises. Oscar's been around a while.
And also congratulations to Trinity Shamrocks. Although they didn't win tonight, this is a team I think going to have a high ceiling as they move forward into 2021.
Yeah, I thought Trinity handled themselves well tonight. Thought they had made a good showing, and I think by the end of the season, they're going to be very, very competitive.
That'll do it for here. Jeff Cooper, our on-site producer, Steve Bird, our executive producer, Mike Sumner, videographer for Bob Redmond. I'm Chris LeBar. See you for more high school football on GlyCod.com. You can flip over to South Oldham and Oldham County. That game going on right now. Good night.
From Glycod, this has been Male Bulldog Football. Tonight's game has been presented by Ruoff Mortgage, Opening Doors, CSL Plasma, good for you, great for life, Stick-U, Custis Hydraulics, and by Thomas Car Wash.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.